And we are live. Hello everybody, welcome to Tomb of Annihilation. We are in session 20 now.
Oh, I remember. We were looking at the faces, right? And their writing. I remember.
Yep.
Did we mark down what they said anywhere, or did you put it in a special thing? I can't remember exactly what
I thought I typed it out, but it doesn't look like I did.
I'd say I know we went over each one of them, but we never.
Yeah, because it was
It was right at the end. I don't think anybody wrote it down or whatever.
I don't know if we had a chance to write it down, so it was right.
Yeah, it said. I could have sworn I typed it out too, but Roll20 might not have saved it for whatever reason.
Yeah, we probably need a handout for it, and I don't know how important it'll be, but it should be something we should write.
There is that info.
Okay, where are we going to put it? You give us a free sheet or something so we can just paste it in there? Because we're going to lose this in like 10 minutes with any rolling dice.
Alright.
We have the shared pouch that we can make not shared pouch because we don't have that no more.
Oh, because we're not really using it, are we? Because it's all in the party inventory? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, we could just change the name of the shared pouch if you want.
Okay.
And we can just dump it in there.
I stick things in a Google Doc when I take notes, but that doesn't help anybody else.
Yeah, that's why this is a little easier, putting it in here so everyone can.
Just my brain is escaping me. What city are we in right now?
We're in
Nangalore.
ruin. Nangalore, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, the garden that's supposed to contain the lotus, I think it is.
Yeah,
we need.
We're looking for the.
Yep. You got here last time, started to explore. Some of you were in one of the gardens briefly, and I believe was heading towards one of either the central dome or the dome on the north end when somebody screamed because they were attacked by a man trap.
Yeah. And then we came in to investigate that.
Somebody was inside of a plant briefly.
Just briefly. It's fine.
I added that face info to the sheet.
Oh,
cool. Just under info. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Face 1, bemused expression. Okay, gotcha.
And then, like I said before, the areas are so overgrown that casual glancing around, if anything important is like on the ground hidden or whatever, it's going to take time to search for. It's not just you're not going to stumble upon stuff.
Right. Because we're going to have to dig through the overgrowth and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
I have a question. Wait, are these stairs?
Which
over
They
there?
are stairs, yes. There are stairs there with an archway in the
up.
wall that leads to that garden that you were in a moment ago.
Before.
Okay.
that garden has some sort of weird flower things.
Are we live, voice and everything?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Sweet.
Where's are we recording?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'm not recording with Craig.
Oh, okay.
Craig has been ditched. Poor Craig.
Yeah, I'll let OBS record and then Twitch, obviously.
Craig has been ditched.
I was waiting for that. No,
all right.
No, not.
So we're ready?
I believe we are.
All right. So we have these faces, which we don't know the reasoning for these words, if they mean anything yet. So we will have to keep an eye out for something that might relate to them at this point, and see if they become important later. And yes, suppose we will stick together here. Clearly, things are dangerous.
Seems
But
you would think we'd learn that by now.
yeah, but I will let the druid sort of lead us through this, as this is more his territory than anyone else's.
I'm having trouble spotting the man traps. I don't have any particular affinity with them.
Okay. Well, let's stick to the paths that we know. Keep ourselves a few feet apart, just so that two people, I don't know if they can eat more than one, but let's not test that theory. We don't need two being eaten at the same time. And slowly work our way around here. We have these faces.
I do have something, I think, that will help if we do get attacked by them. Do I still have flame arrow? Yes, I still have flame arrow.
I
gesture to ears.
I have a question. Would that light this entire place on fire?
No.
The flame arrows? No.
Okay, just making sure. I don't really use fire much, so I don't think she uses it all, actually.
It was fun last time. It was very handy last time. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to... It's my last third level slot. But...
Let's not use it until you need it. So hopefully...
No, I have to now because I have to touch them. They have to be close.
Oh.
So I'll cast it on...
But yeah, you can see the gardens on the other side of the water, which is a 5-foot drop down the stone to the central boulevard and then up again, or across the stairs on the other side. Both sides have an archway that leads to the garden north of it, but this one over here, the stairs are broken, so it looks like you'd have to do a quick short jump from the side to get up there.
Okay. Well, let's not worry about the other side yet. I don't want to be swimming across this thing.
Okay.
Let's go
pan out and do one side at a time.
Yeah, let's do that, and then we'll go up north after we search around this. We'll have to keep in mind we'll probably run into more of these man traps if we do a thorough search here. So if everyone is prepared for that sort of danger, then and we can strike pretty quickly. Again, let's stick to pairs if we possibly can, and see if we can't find anything else of interest in this place. If you find any writing, let me know. I should be able to read it. Let's do this. Why don't we do it in quadrants? Who are we gonna do together? Ears and Twillin, go up north to this, and maybe you can take a look at those flowers, Twillin, and see if there's anything of interest in those flowers.
Ones towards the west or the ones towards the east that we
up there? Yeah, up there. We're not crossing the river yet, so just the ones up here. So kind of that area.
Wait, over the wall? Over the wall?
There's a...
there's a staircase. There's a staircase.
No, I mean, I'm not worried about the wall itself, but I'm just saying, why don't we, all go up there, and then a couple of us wander around in the bushes while...
Well, this is what
we're
I was
not in a hurry here.
No. I don't mean that. This is what I was going to do. I was going to have you guys search, and then 2 more search the middle, and then 2 more search this area, because we're not far away if we're all in the same garden.
Why don't we just do it together? I mean,
okay.
Yeah, let's.
Okay, fair enough. Then we should go from the bottom and work our way up.
Sure.
So we'll start down here.
That's good.
I'm gonna climb this tree so I can get a better view.
So we are going to search.
Do you need to have your knife?
What?
Your knife might warn us if stop us from being surprised by the man traps.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Fine. I'll stay here.
All right. So
I'm not adverse to you bouncing away and shooting afterwards, but
kind of explore down here first a little bit. So we're looking for anything unusual, any more statues, faces, or writings is really what we're looking for. and then we'll go to the middle section, which we mostly searched already because of the man traps tried to attack us anyways, and then we'll go further up as we go, basically doing it in groups.
All right, just as a warning, we got a weather severe thunderstorm warning moving in. I don't think it's here yet, but just in case, I may flicker out.
Got it.
Good luck.
This wall here, just questioning, is it a drop or is it like a wall?
Which wall?
This end one right here before the river. Is there like a wall there before us, or does it like go to like an edge and then it drops down to the river?
Yeah, it drops down to the river.
Okay, so if I get to the edge, I can actually see to the river, right? There's like not a wall in front of me or anything that I have to climb. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, you could get to the edge and dive off into the river if you wanted.
Not really, not with the gators, but you know, it's an idea.
All right. Do we have to roll anything? What do we have to roll to kind of search this area? Like investigate or?
If you guys are spending time, you can do a group roll, which half of you would roll, or all of you roll, and if half of you succeed, you find something, possibly.
Sure.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay.
Perception?
Is this investigation or
Or
perception?
investigation?
Or is it either one, technically?
Investigation would be more like to figure out what happened here, but perception would be to find anything.
Let's percept. And then we can investigate. If
Yeah,
needed.
we'll do perception first to see if we can find clues, because if we find clues, that might make the investigation easier.
I like investigation and perception.
Alright, so are you, like, all staying in the area searching, or I missed part of that because I was listening to the weather report. You searching
the object is that we're all going to stay like in this sort of general vicinity first. Look for this area. If we don't find anything, then we move. If we don't find anything, we move up.
Okay.
So we're just kind of going from piece to piece and moving north as we go, or
Got
whatever direction that would be. I also want to see if this elephant head has any writing. Since
doesn't
we're writing
seem
on
to,
the
no.
faces. Okay. Uh-oh, who's gonna get hit?
Alright, we'll go in order here then, since you all are kind of staying semi-close to each other, but doing your searching. The group of you can probably clear this area in about 10 minutes, since you're all staying relatively close together. Abella, you see in the kind of at the base of the tree there is a what looks like a very patch of dank ground, and there is a beetle. It's about the size of a human hand, and it seems to be rooting through the bracken, eating worms and maggots that are there. And you don't know the name of this beetle, but you've seen them selling that type of beetle in Port Nyanzaru for a gold piece each. They
Okay.
seem to you seem to recall them saying that it cures some type of disease.
Can I try and grab it?
Yeah, it's easy to catch.
So
It
I'm gonna
doesn't move
try
very
and
slow. I mean, it doesn't
okay.
move very fast.
I'm gonna grab it and pick it up, and I'm gonna take it over to Twillin and go to him, and I say, tell him what I know of this. I said I don't remember the name, but I hear that it cures some type of disease. This may be helpful. We may need to collect a couple of these.
Say hi to the beetle. We're not going to harm you.
It doesn't say anything back. Its legs just keep twitching like it's still trying to move.
Be gentle with it. Where did you find it?
Over here by the base of the tree, and then I try to put it in my hands, and I'm trying to do like a spider, like just letting it go and walk, but I'm still holding on to it.
Yeah, it's pretty big. It'll start crawling up your arm.
Yeah. Now I grab it and put it back down on my hands.
Let it crawl. I go over to where it was digging, and I try to see what it was digging for.
Looks like it was just digging for some worms and stuff, just something to eat. Are there any worms down there that I see?
Not
but
anymore.
I mean, like
Not anymore. Okay.
anything special about that patch of ground?
No, it looks like there was a slab of loose bark that was dislodged recently.
Yeah. Okay.
But the insects that were there have now buried themselves.
Would I have any idea of like how it might cure it? Like, I mean, do you have to grind it up or something?
Not offhand, no.
And I don't know either, right? I just know that it does help with curing, but nothing.
Yeah, the people that were
particular.
selling them were shouting that it cures some monkey disease, but you don't remember more details than that?
I'm just letting it kind of crawl, and can I I'm gonna kind of move around to like this like kind of closer to the roots around like towards this side. Do I see any more there or any other disturbed areas where they may be coming from?
No.
No? Okay. Can I try and dig where the beetle was digging at for worms and see if there's anything underneath there?
Yeah, you can dig if you want.
Okay.
You can turn over some composting ground, and there's still some worms under the surface a little bit.
Meanwhile, I'll come over to Nex and say, "Do you have that detect magic thing going? I wonder if there's anything magical around. Seems like Nex might have it."
And when you actually expose one of the a worm there or whatever, the beetle, ooh, that's a good one. Looks tasty.
I can hear him?
No, Twilling can though.
Oh,
Can't
okay.
reach it.
I was gonna say when I dig up and I see some worms, I want to grab some worms in one hand and put the beetle in the other hand and kind of like feed it to let it know it's our friend and we want to take care of it. I look at Twill and I go, I don't know if he likes these or not, but
Oh, he does.
so I got like a handful of worms and a beetle in one hand and I'm feeding it.
Okay.
Alright, so in that time, Fixer, you find a plant here that's not like the others that you've seen. It's kind of on its own growing here. It has it looks like a tuber plant, right? So something would be underground.
I'll dig it up, see what I got. You like pull on it, or did it come out rather easy?
It comes out rather easy, and it's got two bulbous roots on it.
Does it look like anything I remember seeing being like just like the beetle being sold in the city, or is it just a random tuber plant?
No, you seem to recall a stand having these things there.
Worst case, it could be added to our rations so it doesn't. We're not just maybe just something that tastes a little bit better.
And if you recall correctly, they were expensive, each one.
Definitely go in the back for later.
Any writing on the tree?
No, there's no writing.
Nothing or anything on it? Okay.
So I guess
Nexus,
we're going further north.
Yes.
in that time, you also find another of the same plants that you just saw Fixer digging up over across the way.
Interesting.
Was this area a garden at some point?
Yes.
Well,
Most of the
yeah.
area was a garden at some point.
That's right.
Don't suppose I can make a nature check, see if I can at least figure out some sort of property from it, even if I don't know specifically what.
Yes, you can roll a nature check. Are you digging that one up, though?
Yeah. Well, I'll probably do the nature check first before I go digging in it, and then if it looks okay, then I'll dig it up.
You'd have to actually examine one. So either dig it up
Would
or
I?
go hunt Fixer down to...
Yeah. Well, I'll call Twillin over. I mean, plants are his thing. So, Twillin, do I recall seeing these in the market?
No, I don't think you would have been paying much attention to plants.
Probably not. Twillin,
Check it out.
Yeah. What is this thing? And I'll pull it up for him. So I'll dig it up.
I'll check it out.
It's like a tuber. It seems edible.
Okay, maybe it's just tasty. I don't know why they like it. I'm gonna do what I can to repair the digging up areas. Using Druidcraft as a spell to get the plants to grow back in. If like the tubers can be like encouraged to resprout, or I can.
Yeah. Does it look like we have to
hire
pull it up from the roots, or does it look like I can just pull like a part of the tube
tuber.
off and then?
No, because the roots are the tubers are the roots.
Oh, right. Okay.
I mean, there's probably more underground around it,
Probably.
but I would need to encourage one of them to sprout up to reestablish growth.
Yeah, you can.
So I'm just going to do what I can. I'm not
One of the plants that hasn't actually formed the actual bulbs yet or not, you can do that.
Okay. Cool. All right. So I'll pocket that. Put that in our bag, and we'll see what we can do with it. All right. So nothing else here then that anyone.
No.
All right. Is that for the whole garden, or are we doing piece by piece?
That's the whole garden.
Real quick before we start moving, I want to check these two. I didn't realize. I almost didn't notice them. Is there writing on these? The two faces right here.
You'd have to climb that wall
not
again.
that you can tell. Climbing up that wall
That's
and
fine.
peeking over, you can't really see any writing, but you're looking almost straight down at it. So
Yeah. Where was the writing?
I can climb.
Is it underneath? Where was the writing on the other ones? Was it underneath the faces? It was. Or was it
the writing on the ones on the boulevard were scrawled above the faces.
Okay. So I should be able to see them if there were some there.
No, the only
Even
reason you
looking
saw
straight
those
down.
over there is because you could see across the way.
Okay.
You had to get
All right.
down and peek in order to see the ones on the side that
Okay.
you were
So
on.
I'll have ears kind of crawl down on the side a little bit to see if he can.
Yeah, I'll scale the wall down and look for any writing or anything.
And no, there's no faces on those, no writing on those above those faces.
Actually, Our canoe went by those, so we probably would have seen it anyway. Okay.
I happen
We
to notice
will,
that
we
these
will head
things,
north.
these things here,
sorry.
do those go down anywhere, or are those?
They're tunnels that
there.
lead to the boulevard.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
each one's a
Yeah,
tunnel.
so
I'm
this
guessing
one
we-
would lead out here, right? Basically.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
this tunnel would
Oh,
lead
okay.
to here. Okay.
Yeah. I'm guessing
Alright.
before this was flooded, it was.
Let's move further north up here, since that counts that whole garden area. I believe I looked all in here already, so I don't think we
There's
saw
some-
anything of interest.
Crazy
Oh.
writing down there, right?
Yeah, that was the crazy writing, right?
The crazy writing?
It was like
great-
nonsensical or something.
Oh, on the walls. Yeah, you couldn't. You could make out the letters and the words, but it was scrawled in an order that didn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm. I go over to Twill and I go, not that I mind, but do you mind taking this thing from me? Because I don't want it crawling on me anymore.
Oh, they beat him.
Okay, but I think he likes you, but okay. I encourage it to crawl onto me.
It'll crawl onto you.
Thanks.
Don't like bugs?
Not that I don't like bugs, I just don't think I want them to get hurt while I'm in the fight if something would happen.
Very considerate.
Alright, so did you guys go up the archway to those stairs?
Oh, and like go through
Yeah,
these?
we
or
would
did
have
you
to
climb-
because we can't. Unless we climb the tree or something like that again.
Yeah, it's a 10
But-
foot wall.
I would have. Yeah, I guess we would have gone this through
Yeah, I've already
been
been.
up here.
I mean,
I'm
I
guessing-
went into it a little bit before,
We went
didn't I?
into it like
Yeah.
a couple, probably 10, 15 feet.
You
We
guys-
went
Okay.
into it.
You guys
We didn't
stopped
go
at the
into
base
this
of the
area.
stairs and then looked on the wall up
Yeah.
there.
Oh, okay. So I
And that
didn't
was
really
it.
wade into the flowers much.
I
did
climb
No.
up here on this wall and walk along it.
Yeah, we didn't go into the flowers
Alright.
at all.
Let's look
Sure.
down
Okay.
there.
So technically we're there. Okay.
Yeah, so
so
we'll be
in it.
in the flowers.
Alright, so going through the flowers.
Actually, I want to head this way, just down towards the edge, to see if there's anything else on the walls.
They're
Since we were there
scrawled
the last
all across the walls.
Okay.
Some places it's down low, some places it's up high, so it's not all at the same level.
Does it look like a script, or does it look like somebody was just like carving stuff into it with a knife?
It looks like it was chiseled in the
Okay.
stone, purposefully.
So it was meant to be there.
But the order of it makes no sense. So somebody was carving random words into it, or there's a different dialect that arranges their syntax differently. It's okay.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, Abella doesn't understand Old Omu in any way, so.
No.
You just see scrawling all over the place.
Yeah, I just yell out the Nexus, and there's more of that scribble writing on this end down here.
It's all nonsense. I don't. I mean, I get the words, but none of it really makes any sense.
I'm gonna go look at the alligator mouth meanwhile.
Lost my toolbar for some reason.
Careful, ears.
I'm gonna climb on the alligator's nose and look inside.
Ew, boogies.
It's a T-Rex.
Yeah, it was a T-Rex.
Oh, okay. T-Rex. Then.
Fixer. While you're climbing up there and Abella is calling Nexus to look at more writing on the wall there. Fixer. Fixer, I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
Those are never good.
This is for poisoned if you have any type of resistances to being poisoned.
Just resistances, only immune to disease. 15. That's
Okay.
something I'm good at.
You brush across a plant that releases this pollen into the air at you. And then...
we've seen those before.
No, you've never seen these before.
Oh, they're not like the other ones that we ran into.
No. But then you notice a few others, and they seem to start to, like, shiver and wave.
That's never good.
Nobody is surprised. But I do need initiative.
The tracker?
Hold on. Doesn't it pop up if you roll?
I think so.
Oh.
Falcon rolls out.
Hold on, I gotta reset my page because my toolbar for some reason is slipping off the edge of my window.
Jesus Christ, even with a +7. That's...
Rolling high in initiative this early for me is usually a bad.
Oh, 21.
I'm just glad I got above a 10.
I have the highest modifier and the lowest freaking score.
You do.
Where the hell did I lose 5?
Because you were like, all the way over in that little corner. You were, it's like
Apparently.
you're slowly working your way back across.
I'll be there in a minute, guys.
I'm in a perfect position to throw some fire arrows down there.
The mouth is not really something you can look into. It seems to be a channel for water that it's slowly pouring out onto the boulevard.
He's looking in the nose.
Not really under high pressure or anything.
Okay. But it's higher than this wall, or is it about the same height, or?
Hold on, my map is still loading.
Okay. No, whatever. I'll hop over if needed.
So this is a dome. The central piece is a dome.
No, well, the nose here is it basically? Do I have a clear view of this whole?
Yeah, it is higher than the
at least
wall.
of these two. Okay. I'll probably just hop over there anyway to get a better vantage point. But
all right, Roll20 is acting up. My connection has been interrupted.
It doesn't like you.
No.
Storm gods are coming in.
Yeah, something is.
Oh, it says I lost video. Can you guys see me still?
it does say
I see you, but you're frozen.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's weird.
Your video is lost.
Yeah, my video got blurry for a minute there, and then I popped it out, and it was clear.
Well,
Try popping out your video panel into its own window.
It was already popped out, so.
Oh.
Yeah, when I lose video like that, I have to unplug my camera and replug it back in.
Oh.
maybe you can change which camera is being used, or
I only have the one camera.
maybe mute the video and unmute it.
I tried that. Apparently, it's still stuck in that same position, even when I mute the camera. It's like, oh, okay, hi.
Oh, it's a very contemplative position.
I mean, you look very.
It is. I'm clearly thinking.
Yeah.
I'm in a permanent state of thought.
Could be worse.
True.
Strategically planning the next move.
Could be like stuck on me picking my nose or something, right?
I wasn't gonna say that, but I was thinking it.
And I just have to remember which one of these wires is my deal.
The blue wire.
Always cut the blue wire.
Well, I guess it makes sense that plants would go slowly.
How good I get to go before them.
They're confused about this stone thing that touched them but was not affected.
Yep.
Okay, it appears I might have to disconnect and reconnect
Okay.
because it doesn't appear to just even unplugging my camera seems to have not worked. All right, let me hang back. Can I reconnect after I do it?
You should be able to, but if not, I can call you again.
Okay.
This window will close in 3. Uh-oh.
Let me put that camera
There we
back.
go.
Give me a second. All right, there we go.
Lighting in mind, meanwhile.
Welcome back.
Bam.
Fun times when playing live.
So,
Speaking of
I have
light,
to
I
fix all my...
forgot I didn't have my light on up there.
No. Sorry.
There.
All right, Nexus and Twillin, you can decide who goes first.
Nexus can go first.
Okay. All right.
These
so I see this
plants-
plant.
Yeah, let me see if I have a handout for you. I do. It's got a red, an orange, and a yellow flower on it.
Oh.
Oh, aren't they pretty?
Looks very appetizing.
Those don't sound like good colors at all.
Is it in one location or spread out a bunch of them?
There's 3 of them.
Oh, I see them now. Okay. I'm like right in the middle.
Is there 3 of them in each location? Like in each one has three on them. Is that right?
Each plant has 3 flowers on it.
Okay.
All right. So I'm in the archway basically, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's do something simple because I don't know how tough these. They are only plants. Let's see how they like cold. So I'll do frostbite on them. And they have to make a con save. Why is it not rolling? There we go. Woohoo! My whole 4 damage. Good job, me.
I know what's going
DC
on.
15, and I'll target the one by Twillin. The one above him. This one.
I was gonna say he's surrounded. Pick one.
Yeah.
All right. The one.
That one.
Oh,
The
the
one
top one.
above
Okay.
him. Yeah, top one. Since the other two have look like they've got, two around him and stuff, so that one probably going to be interesting, killed pretty quickly. So, of course it does.
It saved.
+1, of course it will save. All right, and I am done.
So you said there was like a release of like a spore cloud or something?
Yes. It's not still hanging in the air.
Joe?
At
You
least it
are on
doesn't
mute
seem to be.
somehow.
Me? No, I'm.
No, not
Joe
you,
is.
Joe.
Test.
There you
Now
go.
we have
Yep.
Now we can hear.
Okay, that's weird. It released a brief puff of spores, but they're not still hanging in the air.
It was like a directional attack.
Yes.
Okay. What kind of range did it look like it have? Like, I mean, I'm thinking about doing withdrawal and moving away, but I don't know if like it was like right next to it or if it was just like it could go like 10 feet. I don't know. I'm trying to get an idea.
The puff Fixer was right next to it.
Okay. Then in that case, I'm going to no, I'll see right here. I'm going to shillelagh this one. Smack it with my staff. Cast it. $16 to hit for 5 damage.
$16 does hit. And you did the one.
In between him and Fixer.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the one blocking my friends from moving. So
Wait, he would have advantage on that, would he?
Yep.
so 19 to hit, but doesn't change anything.
No, you still hit. It definitely seems to react to the attack. The flowers and the stems kind of whip around a little bit. Azaka. She will go after the same one, I think. That's gonna hit. And it's still up, so she's going to slash at it again. Alright, she decapitates the flowers on that plant. Fixer, you are up.
I'm going to take my scimitar and move here and smack that one.
Okay.
Hey, wait. Too late.
That would be a miss.
Yep,
I
that's
rolled a
gonna
1.
miss.
Swing number 2.
That'll hit.
23 for 9.
Abella.
Seeing
You
everybody.
hear activity over there.
Yep, I was hearing the activity. I'm just going to make my way this over here. So what?
You should be able to make it into that range. Oh wait, you only have 25.
30.
Oh.
Right?
Here.
Oh, I see what you did. Yeah, that puts
Yeah.
you here, or you can go there and hit that one.
I don't know if I would. 15, 20, 25.
Well,
Were
instead
you
of
in
going this
the
way.
far end or the one right next to the far end?
I was
here,
I
I
was
think.
here.
So you can make it there.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, you could get to there if you want.
I was gonna say, since that seems to be the only one I can get to.
Plus, you'll have advantage because you have 3.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and hit that one then. Oh, didn't want to do that.
That's gonna hit,
There we go.
Thank God for advantage.
and you slice that one up.
Oh, they die quickly. Okay.
Yep. Ears, you're up.
What are these things?
I'm gonna hop over.
They're just flowers.
There should be an easy jump. And
Yeah.
then run along the wall and shoot this one with my short bow.
Oh. Wait, and it does extra fire damage too right now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I pressed the. There is a button for that, for the fire damage. There we go. 2 fire damage. I guess there's nobody next to it, and I didn't hide,
No.
so it's just 11 regular damage and
That kills it.
2 fire. All right.
Hmm. Wow.
Twin looks at you all grumpily.
Sorry.
What?
Well, I didn't want to get poisoned.
You didn't have to come running over here.
What were you planning on doing with it?
I just wanted to get rid of the one that stopped Osaka and everybody from passing by. You didn't have to kill the other 2.
You could have just avoided it, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, it shot spores out, so I would assume it's got seeds and stuff. It'll grow again.
I'm assuming there's more or little one somewhere.
There's probably more in one of the other patches.
Oh,
Can I
need to
turn
keep an eye
around?
out.
Can I turn around to the one behind or below me that Azaka hit, and she, like you said, she cut off the flowers?
Yeah, she sliced them.
Can I pick up one of the flowers? Is there anything distinguishable about them? Like, is there anything different about them? Have I seen them before? Or?
Not that you recall, you might have seen something like it. The colors are very common. In fact, looking around, you can see other orange and red flowers and yellow flowers. The shape seems slightly different from others, though.
Okay.
All right. Well, I will pay attention to what they specifically look like, so we can watch for them in some of the other pits that we go into. Guard. So let's be.
The 3 that are
Pick them.
decapitated, I'd like to put in my bag. Do I have a bag? Everybody's got a bag, right?
Yes, we all have bags.
Got
I'm gonna
something?
put them in my bag.
Mine's just
Looking at that
the
common bag.
bottomless bag.
No, that's
All right. So we can move out and up the stairs then,
Hold on one moment.
or not?
Bella did something different, so we have to wait.
Of course. It's all your fault.
My
You are
bad.
maybe
now
the
the-
spores are beneficial.
You are now the new
Bye.
caretaker. You're now the new caretaker of the garden. By touching
Maybe
the
the
flowers.
spores are beneficial.
Maybe. We're gonna see.
Well, sounds like you're rolling them up and smoking them.
I wouldn't suggest that.
Although,
No, I need everybody to make me a constitution, except ears
Okay.
Oh boy.
and Nexus.
A what?
Is it breath?
Is it,
Constitution saving throw.
is it dealing with
Yeah.
poison again?
Yes, it is.
Well,
Is
the
it
numbers
breathe?
are the same.
It's because you picked it up.
Of course.
You just went.
Right?
You just breathed it all in.
They smell really great, guys. Thud.
Good saves.
I would, for once, like to have advantage and really not roll the same number.
I need to roll for Azaka.
Oh, right. She's in there, too.
Apparently, hopefully I'm just getting all my ones out of the way. I don't know. We'll
There
see.
you go. Look at the
Okay.
bright side. Get your one.
Here lies Azaka. We know her well.
Does
She's
the beetle
awesome.
need to roll?
No.
Oh, it lives here. It's used to these things.
But sadly, Abuela is not.
I'm whispering a message to Abella here real quick.
Yay!
Ooh.
You're the new garden gnome.
Yes. You become a garden gnome. You just sit down and look at people.
Okay. So the quick burst of activity kind of stirred up some pollen and dust in the area, and you guys, managed to shake it off. But Abella seems a bit, I don't know, glassy-eyed for a moment.
Abella, are you okay? Oh, she's gonna. Abella,
Yeah,
you okay?
I'm okay.
Sure.
Mhm.
Do you need a break?
No, we're good.
Oh, okay. Let's get out of here then. We don't want to stay in this little area and stir up any more of the pollen. Be careful where you step. Do not step on any of those flowers. We don't need another puff. Okay. So as we carefully, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
carefully seems
I
to be
hit
working.
something by accident.
So we will carefully work our way out, just to make sure we don't step on any of those things.
You know that carefully doesn't seem to be working really well.
Hey, it can work. Mostly I just don't want to step on the dead stalks and do
It's just an
another.
observation.
Maybe if we
I think
stay,
we're still alive. We've been pretty careful so far.
Yeah.
if we stay on the
We're not.
stone and away from vegetation as much as we can.
Looks around at all the vegetation that surrounds us in every direction.
I have the
Yeah,
stone.
it doesn't seem to be helping much. That's all I'm
Alright.
saying.
I'm gonna go climb up the dome.
What? Go up the stairs. They're right there.
Yeah, why are you climbing? Get down here.
I'm on the elephant now.
Okay. Well, then meet us over there.
There are some cracks in the dome up like higher towards the center
Oh,
on the sides.
I'm gonna go look.
You're gonna go
I
peek
gotta
in.
go take a peek. Watch the whole thing cave in.
How much does ears weigh?
How much does ears weigh? Excellent question. What would that be? Probably under. No, that's weight carried. Weight carried is 123 pounds.
Along with actual weight?
So then actual weight is probably somewhere 100 something plus change. Probably not that much over 100 because I'm guessing it's pretty skinny.
Okay. Well, as you start to crawl, you can peek in.
So I peek it.
And you can see what looks like from the edge of the wall, 15-foot stone platform that kind of circles the area. At the center of that seems to be a deep pit. Over on the other side of the T-Rex face, that corner inside there seems to have like a balcony. It almost looks like the balcony went all the way around it, but it's crumbling in most places.
Mm-hmm.
On the far wall, opposite the T-Rex, is a giant warrior statue, the face of which looks like it was gouged out or whatever, either by something that chipped the stone or something. Looks like it might have a giant stone spear in its right hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I need you to make me... Where is it?
2 gallons of mayonnaise?
Yeah.
Do that.
Oh, nope, no saving throw. Okay. So yeah, as you get... I'm going to move you inside. The stone crumbles and you fall.
Oh,
I do need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, though, to mitigate the falling damage. Alright, you take half.
crap. Ears.
Oh, wait, I have something for taking half, don't I, as a rogue?
Yeah.
I guess we're going to the big dome.
Oh. Mm. So
Wouldn't
normally, uncanny dodge works against attacks.
Yeah, it's not an attack.
It's not an attack. Okay.
So you take 3.
Alright.
And you are in this dome now. The platform seems to be a little higher than the outside stone. It's 5 feet above
Uh-huh.
sea level instead of 25 feet instead of 20 like the stone walls were. This water down here seems to be a 25-foot drop. Actually, no, 30-foot drop, I think. You have a giant statue here with the spear and a shield. Next to it seems to be a smaller statue that looks well detailed.
Mm-hmm.
The balcony is still partially intact up here. It looks like it has at once was on the other corners too and has fallen. This door on this side here is completely gone.
I'm just gonna go to this door, which is where everybody else is.
Yeah, everybody seems to be
Okay,
moving to that door.
Well, I'm gonna go that way from the inside
Okay.
and
Yeah.
see if I can open it.
Let's get out of the pit here and work our way over there since he fell in.
Does the door seem to open?
It seems to be rusted shut.
Ears, you okay?
Did I hear
Can
that?
he hear us?
I guess there's
Yeah,
a
you
big
can
hole
hear.
in the... Yeah, I'm fine.
Kind
Can
of
you get
muffled
out?
as it travels around the dome, but yeah, you guys can hear each other.
I tried to shove the door.
Roll me a strength check. Athletics.
Oh, athletics. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Oh,
Nah, doesn't budge for you.
Well, can you help him get that door open?
I'll move away from the door.
Sure. I'll make
So
my way up to
I'll
the
move
door.
here. If Abella seems to barrel through, I can at least hope we're not falling.
We can let
What was that? Just a strength check?
athletics, right?
Oh. Athletics.
Mhm.
Um.
Maybe our guide there can give her the assist. Give her advantage on it. So they sort of pull at the same. I think she's
Sure.
the only one with a good strength, so. Oh.
So she
16,
assists
okay.
you, gives you advantage on it, and it doesn't seem to budge.
Tough door. Is it locked or is it just rusted shut?
From your end, it doesn't really look.
Would that be athletics or would that be strength? If I'm trying to.
Athletics, strength
It would be-
athletics.
Yeah, it's based. Your athletics should be based on your strength, anyways, isn't it? You're just not trained in it, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay, alright, well, there's another entrance.
But on the other side,
I'll go towards the back.
careful.
Peek out. Peek out this way.
You see what you see. It's 20 feet. No, it's 15 feet above the pool down below.
Mm-hmm.
It's 5 feet above the wall that runs on the outside here. You can see down into the garden. You see over on this wall, something seems to be watching you.
I didn't see which wall you paint. I may have been zoomed in too much. Oh. Okay.
And this is what it looks like.
Huh.
Where to go?
I'll say, oh, there's another stupid garden this way. Maybe try the door again.
Here, I'll make it appear in your journal.
Okay. Let me know when you do in case it doesn't pop up. Oh yeah, I see it. It didn't pop up, but I see it. Does it look? It's just watching me passively.
It's just watching you, yeah.
I'll watch it for a little bit.
Ears, you coming out?
I'll climb out along the wall and go over the elephant. Assuming nothing is stopping me from doing that.
No, nothing stops you.
Alright, I'll climb back this way.
Door's jammed. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll concentrate.
Can I try kicking it?
There's some bird over there.
A what?
Some bird.
Like one of the bird people we've seen before?
No, just a bird. Big one. Oh, there it is, I think. I point towards it.
Was it flying out or something?
Make a perception roll, everybody that's out there. Bella, you can try to kick it again. Or actually, if you want to assist Azaka, she'll try to open the door this time.
Okay.
Perception roll including ears, or is ears?
Yeah, including
Already.
ears.
Okay.
No, she doesn't.
I don't see it.
Ears, you see two more of them on top of this dome.
Oh, look. And there are more. Point them out.
What kind of... Okay, so if he points them out, we can now see
Yeah,
them.
now
then,
you can
right?
all see them, so I'll make it visible to everybody.
Oh, interesting.
Did it pop up for everybody?
No, I
It
don't
did
see a
for me.
pop-up for it.
It popped up for me even though before it didn't. So.
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Yeah, the show to players is weird.
Well, we see it. They don't look threatening, really, per se. I don't think they do.
I could try asking.
Yeah.
I cast Speak with Animals. And walk a little closer and caw or squawk or whatever. Hello?
They're busy eating chocolate.
Yes. Bella, you understand. I'm going to whisper it to you.
Okay.
Apparently, they were just here looking for chocolate eggs.
This is Orin. I believe Abella speaks Orin, right?
I'm sorry, you broke up there. What did you say?
It's Orin. It's a dialect of... what the hell's the language?
Primordial.
Primordial, yes.
Okay,
It's
yeah, I
the
do speak Primordial.
air elemental version, I think. One of them turns and makes this sound to the other, and you actually understand it.
And that's what he says?
Yes.
Okay.
So Twillin doesn't understand it then?
No.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's pretty clear of it as Twillin.
did they say anything, Twillin?
He's saying that the little's mad and it's acting like a bird. The poor fool.
What?
I'm not. Who's the little that he's talking about? Are they talking about us?
I wave.
Oh, it would have been the
Annabella.
little one. Sorry.
Oh, the little one. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, wait. Do they think
I
Twillin
missed a
is
word.
mad?
That's all right.
Oh,
The little one must be mad. Is acting like a bird. They're calling us fools.
They both turn and look at Abella.
try
I wave.
talking to it, since you know the language.
The one that was on the back wall flies over and lands on the steps.
Howdy.
The steps by. Oh, okay, up there.
Right in front of me. Well,
Yeah.
20 feet.
Do you speak common?
I kind of make my way out towards there, and
I'll follow behind.
are you protecting this place?
This is our home, yes. They speak in common.
Oh, good.
And then
It's a nice place.
The two from the dome fly down and land as well.
We don't mean to intrude.
Well,
we were
nothing
looking
is
for
stopping
something.
you from leaving then.
We were looking for something.
We're on a pilgrimage.
Yeah, a special. It was an orchid, right?
Yes.
A special orchid. If you could help us locate it, we'll be on our way faster.
An orchid. And what is in it for us?
I'm not sure what you want. Did you want something? I don't know. We don't know you, but we are gladly willing to trade if there's something that we have that you might want.
Do you like
What kind of things?
mayonnaise? We have mayonnaise.
I don't think we have it set for mayonnaise, do we? Is that what we have it set for right now?
Oh, well, it's whatever you want. I haven't used it today. Honey?
Honey? We have honey?
And they are 8 feet tall.
Oh, they're big birds.
They are very big birds. the one on your left speaks. What kind of treasure do you have?
Thank you.
Treasure. You like treasure, like
How do you carry
coins?
gold?
Yeah, I mean, do you have an interest in coins and
I
gold?
don't see any pockets.
Yes, gold is of interest to us. Items, jewels, and jewelry.
Wait, didn't we have something from?
I pull out the shiny seashells that I picked up from when we were underwater.
Did we know what those were? They just seashells.
They were
Just
just
seashells.
seashells. They're
Oh,
just
okay.
they're shiny, well preserved seashells. Seashells. I can say that word. Really, I can. And I asked them, I said, well, will this be of interest?
Shells? No.
Okay.
We did find a couple pearls.
Do we still have the pearls?
We still have them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll show them one. We'll see what they think. Here, is this something that might interest?
My table is acting up again. Hold on.
Hmm?
Chrome is being a jerk.
We were given a description of this orchid, right?
Okay. Yes.
Is it just the name of it?
Alright, Firefox is almost
You
loaded.
and me, Joe.
I just had that it was a rare orchid. That was it.
Test.
Black. Yep.
Yeah,
now
we
it's
can hear
green.
you.
For whatever reason, if OBS is top of the window, it mutes Discord.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Probably
All
a
right.
setting for that.
Firefox is just about loaded. Azaka moves up. Is everybody still roughly where they are, or are people like shouting from that far away?
I probably would have. I'm talking to them. I would have moved a little. Yeah, I'll move there.
Probably here-ish. Or maybe here.
Okay.
And I believe our last offer was one of the pearls. See if they liked that.
Yes. The one on the left begins to, on your left rather, begins to flap its wings and look as though it's going to start walking closer. And I need everybody.
Like a threatening walking poster?
No? Yes? Maybe?
Okay. So
I need everybody.
it's hard to tell. It's not like this thing has weapons.
Yeah, that box. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, wisdom saving. Is it magical?
It is.
Ooh, I get an advantage.
Yeah.
This could only go.
Not verbal. It's a somatic and a material for some components. So the somatic
job.
is the wing flapping.
You got an 11 and a 12. Good job on my.
All right, Fixer, you can do this. Okay.
Hold on. I got lost for a second there. $25.
All right.
Wait, I rolled it twice?
Yeah, you did.
The first one was
Castle's
25.
bonus, I'm gonna shoot it.
Oh, what was the DC?
And Azaka gets a 3.
I don't suppose my 12 made it.
12 did.
Ooh, okay. Whew.
Azaka is the only one. And then...
That's okay, I'm shooting it right now, so I'll have to make a concentration spell save.
Yeah, everybody needs to roll initiative. Let me clear the track.
Look, we were trying to work a deal with them. Gee. Maybe we showed them something really pretty. They decided they didn't want to make a deal. They just wanted to take.
Oh,
Well, you don't know what they're doing.
but it's getting there in its eyeball. In its eyeball. That's not nice.
Oh, my poor 6.
Who did we lose?
We lost somebody?
Sounded like it.
Who did we lose? I don't think we lost anybody.
No, big well.
Yeah. No, I guess not.
All right,
Maybe somebody
so
plugged the USB in or out.
Azaka seems to be looking a little dazed, but other than that, we're at the start with Abella.
Okay. I'm just gonna stand there and stare, and I'm gonna try and talk to them and say, "What is it that we have that we could I'm trying to negotiate. What can we possibly give to you that you can help us find this orchid?"
Even after they've casted the spell on us? Oh, okay. How nice of you.
Yeah.
What did the spell seem to do?
It created a twisting pattern of colors that we wove through the air around you guys.
Oh,
Try
okay.
to charm us.
So for the rest of us, it looked pretty.
Yes. For Azaka,
But
Azaka is kind of charmed and incapacitated.
we could tell that was offensive.
Yeah, you could tell it was offensive.
So I'm taking note of this.
They switched to Orin since they know Abella could hear it. We will find out what you have soon enough. Ears, you're up.
I'm going to shoot the one that cast the spell.
Okay.
Actually, wait. Let me hide first. I'm gonna duck into this hole made by this tree, then pop out from behind Azaka and shoot it. Should I roll stealth? That's a hole, right? That the tree is going through, or not? I'm assumed, but maybe not. Though, if not, I can hide behind the tree. I only need light cover to hide.
Yeah, I mean, you can hide there, but they kind of know you're behind the tree.
Yeah, they just don't know which side I'm gonna pop out of.
I'll give it to you this time.
Alright. 25 or 25? I'll take the 25 and I'll pop out of the left side of the tree. Haha, they weren't expecting that. And shoot it. So 19 to hit, 17 damage, assuming that hits.
That did
and
hit.
fire. I don't think an hour has passed, right?
No.
Alright, and another 4 damage of fire. So it needs to make its concentration save.
Okay. Nope, Azaka is no longer incapacitated.
Alright.
Fixer, you're up.
For the bonus action, I'm gonna toss out the dancing longsword and have it go for, because it was this one that did the casting, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll have the dancing longsword hit that one for the bonus action.
Okay.
For 12.
12 is going to kill it.
Or 12 and hit for 12.
Hit for 12, yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, 12
I
miss.
didn't. Okay. Instead, I'm going to shoot it then with my crossbow. For 12.
Alright. So the number was in there somewhere.
Yes.
Does somebody else want to help us?
And did the other one seem to do anything when it cast the spell, or just kind of just let it do it?
Not yet. They haven't done anything.
I'll hold off right there.
Okay.
So that'll end it for me.
One of them calls out in Orin. It makes this very, very loud, piercing, squawking sound. And then it casts a spell. Both of these cast spells.
Oh, this will be fun.
They don't target anybody with them, though. But upon casting their spell, their image seems to blur.
Oh, we're trying that mess.
And then you guys hear the sound of wings coming from the other side of this large dome.
Guys, there's probably more of them.
Yep.
Azaka kind of shakes it off and draws her scimitar, and she's going to go after that one. With disadvantage, she hits twice. Twillin, you're up.
Twillin says, "Hold on, little one," to the beetle, and turns into an ape holding his quarterstaff.
Okay.
That's my action.
That brings us to Nexus.
Do I want to use that or not?
Ape with a beetle on his head.
The beetle's on your head? That's nice.
Probably. Or his back or something.
Ah, that
Shoulder.
would be it. I can ice knife it, but I only hit 2 of them. And they have mirror image on them right now.
Blur.
Could I earthen grasp one of them? Because it's a save. Would the mirror image still work? I don't know how that works.
It's blur. It gives you disadvantage on attack rolls.
Oh, okay. So I don't have to worry about the. Oh, he doesn't make an attack roll, so I guess that would be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Or it could just catapult it and do extra damage. Wait, level 1. Yeah, I don't have any level 2 yet. Yeah. We'll do the catapult here. And hit that bird first, and then the second bird if the first one makes the save.
Okay.
Use level 1 for now. Ooh, woof, that'll be good damage if they fail. DC 15 dex. Probably a good dex save, so we'll see if it... Okay, first one passes. Ah, both passed. Okay.
They both kind of gracefully step aside.
Yeah, I figured their dex was good. Okay.
Abella.
And
Nexus. She's
I
still
will
up.
back up a little bit. Up over here. Now Bella can go.
I'm going to stay where I am, but I'm going to look at them and say, I don't want to hurt you. I just want to know what we can do to come to a mutual agreement on how we can find this orchid.
Bella, I don't think they're in the mood to talk anymore.
But I
you
don't
can
want
go.
to hurt them. I just don't want to hurt them.
Do you like birds or something? Bella, hurt them.
Particular.
Ears are up.
Alright, do I have a better spot for cover? I could probably, head down these stairs or something. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not.
You can get down the stairs, but you ducked behind a tree and popped out and attacked. So now anytime you duck behind out of sight of them, they're going to see you when you come out in that general area. And not only that, though, as you go backwards to see them, to head down towards that tree, you see a few of them up on top of this dome up here now, at the top. So they're probably like 50 feet up now.
Are you saying that I saw it from before I started moving, or because I'm reconsidering where I want to move?
As you start going that way, you see them up there.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna move my use my feline agility and actually hop off this way, so that I can move more and then move out to a spot where they're less likely to spot me. As in, I have more area to move around and more things to hide behind. Is that good enough?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll stealth up, and so Azaka is next to this one, but the ones up there. What's the range on my bow?
They haven't attacked yet, so.
Yeah, but they seem like they're do they? Fine, I'll shoot the one next to Azaka. I won't have advantage, but I guess so. Right, because if it's disadvantage, it'll cancel out.
Yes.
Alright, fine. Maybe they'll learn from their friends' mistakes. 22
Nice.
for 20 damage.
22 is going to hit.
Your fire?
Oh, yeah. Thank you. And set its feathers on fire for another 6.
Ooh, 6.
Nice! So, 26 damage then.
I gotta check something real quick. Okay. 26 kills it.
Alright.
Nice.
When it dies, I'm going to yell out, "Your friends are dying," so you can let us know when you wish to stop this charade and actually talk. Or we could just kill all of you. Your choice.
You hear from up top, response. You are in our home, and the mistress will not be pleased if you kill her servants, so we are favored here. Fixer, you're up.
I'm going to move here. So the sword will stay within range, so the sword can move over to the middle bird. It's going to take a swing. Do...
Ooh.
Wow,
12.
Nice.
And then a shot with the crossbow. 15 for 13.
Who has the battle standard?
Did you give it to somebody?
Ears has it.
Did I still have it?
Thorak?
I think Derek has it.
Okay.
Why does Thrak have it?
Or was that... Or Ears had
Ears Ears had it.
Oh, Ears had it. Yeah.
Beginning of last session. I don't know if. Yeah, and I planted it, and
Yeah, so I think you
when
still
had
have
to
it
drop
then.
off.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure you would still have it. Because you're the
Okay.
one that moves around a lot easier to find a good
Yes.
spot for it. So,
That was the idea.
does this kill that bird or no?
Hold on. Okay, that's weird.
If not, I have another shot.
All right, the dancing sword did 12 and you did 13, so 25. It
Yep.
is not dead.
Not dead. Ooh, tough
How
one.
about 10 more?
That'll do it.
Okay.
He's
Are
still
you
twitching.
Are you sure you're favored here? Because in a matter of seconds, we've killed 3. How many of you are there? How many more have to die before you can just sit down and talk?
All right.
We didn't start it.
Let's see, this I believe has a range, so I need all 3 of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Well, 3 of
3 of who?
yeah.
4 of you, sorry. Twillin, Abella, Fixer, and Nexus.
All right, it's magic. I'm assuming.
Yes.
All right,
Oh.
wisdom.
There it is.
A colorful pattern flashes around you guys again.
18. Whew. There.
There's the number I was looking for.
Okay.
At least your turn was up, right?
Mm-hmm.
11.
I mean, you had to go for one of my weakest stats.
I probably failed.
That was a 12 last time, so we'll see.
No, Twillin succeeds, Nexus succeeds, Fixer, you fail. You are charmed, and while you are charmed, you are incapacitated. And then the next one up there in line, there are 3 of them. Cast it again, so Twillin and Nexus roll again.
Oh, I see what they're. How annoying.
I'm gonna have to shoot all of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Abella
13 this
too,
time.
even though it doesn't matter as much.
Yeah, she's already there, so it's fine.
Already there.
And then one more time, since you both succeeded. Twillin and Nexus
All right.
succeeded the second time.
Uh, 18 again.
Okay.
They're not going to get me on this one.
They are not going to get you.
So all 3 of them are casting then.
Yes, all 3 of them cast the spell.
Okay.
And anybody can use an action to
Where
shake
are these
'em.
other 3?
out of.
They're
their
up on the
They're
dome.
up on the dome.
Oh, okay. I
You said
can't.
50
It's still
feet
black
up.
to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's black to everybody. Okay, 50 feet up, you said, right?
Yeah, roughly. I mean, it's 5 feet up to the doors, and then it slopes upward. So they're at the top. They're roughly 50 feet above you. At that point,
Okay.
yeah, at that point there is the sound of a gong from inside this dome on the
From in there?
yeah, from inside the dome, and
Okay.
they seem to react to that. Concentration is immediately dropped for the spells that they cast, and they use their movement to back away out of sight.
I don't know if that's good or bad. It's like, wait, what? I had a move. I was absolutely had a move ready for the for my next turn, but apparently I won't need it.
I might need it for something else, I guess.
Sorry, that's my dog next to me dreaming.
Oh, poor thing.
If you hear her.
Okay, I guess we'll wait to see what happens.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what this is.
Do I have time to move up a little bit just in for the, when the gong goes off? I don't know if we're out of
Yes.
combat officially or not.
Yeah, you're out.
I'm going to hide in
Right
the
there.
underbrush where I'm already.
I'm moving next to Twillin.
Twillin starts making faces at Nexus.
Sorry, let me retroactively.
He seems
Yeah, what?
It's not a gong.
He seems like
a handbell.
Oh, okay. Like a ding, 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 ding,
Yes.
like a dinner bell sort
Like
of
a
thing? Gotcha.
Twillin seems to be trying to tell Nexus something.
I'm going to hide anyway.
Oh, you're in ape form, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right.
We really have to get down, Trey.
He seems to be gesturing to the southwest with his quarterstaff. Urgent.
Southwest. No. I want to play this out.
Starts making faces.
I want to know what it is. Let's find out what this... They called it a goddess? Is that what they said?
Mistress.
Yeah.
Mistress. I want to see this mistress.
But they're running away, so...
Yeah.
He keeps gesturing with his quarterstaff.
Yeah, they're being called back.
You're pointing this way?
Is that the way you're pointing? Towards the base?
Well, a little more south than southwest.
But
southwest.
You mean into the plane?
He shrugs and turns back into a no. It's the faces in the water, the message, right? Do you think that she's the mistress?
Oh, I mean, possibly, but like I said, it could be something else.
Zelkori.
I think we should try and talk to them. I mean, you don't want to hurt anymore, do we?
Well, they flew off, right? And all we heard was the bell, but nothing else happened.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But the bell came from the little dome.
Yes.
Don't you remember this garden was built to honor the queen of the Omu or something, right? And then she apparently betrayed the god or goddess or people or something. Remember the betray?
Yeah. No.
Yep.
I remember the story. We just don't know how it's going to be related here.
Well, I mean, like, if you betray somebody, like a god or something, they curse you.
We're not betraying anyone. We made an offer, and I...
No, not you. Her.
Yeah, so...
If she betrayed the god that she's supposed to honor, that god would, like, curse her and say, like, you are condemned to live in this place forever. I mean...
Okay.
Isn't it like that's how the stories usually go?
She was betrayed.
But let's go talk to her then. Let's go talk to her then.
May the gods themselves.
Walk up to the door. Is it still closed?
Yes, it's still closed.
And I will say, what am I going to say? Hello. I am still here to trade if necessary. I will excuse the assault on the party as a miscommunication. But I would like to talk to you if allowed. Nothing?
I'm going to go up next to Nexus and repeat what he said, but in primordial.
Ah, good idea.
The door opens.
Ooh, sweet. Cool.
And standing there is another one of those birds.
And I look over at Nix and I say, remember, I don't want to hurt them, okay?
Yeah, I got that last time. Are you feeling okay?
They're just so... I don't know. I just don't want to hurt them.
You need to get some rest.
I cast Lesser Restoration on Abella.
You cast what?
Lesser Restoration.
That should remove poison, right?
Poison. Yeah. May not be in a poison effect, may be a spell.
Might be,
I'll
but
go with
definitely she's acting weird, right?
Yeah. Frustratingly so.
I do believe that ends it. Let me make sure. Yep, poisoned causes a charmed effect. So if you cure the poison, the charmed effect fades.
You feeling better?
I'm feeling much better. Can we kick ass now?
There we go.
Let's wait to see
That's
what
the Abella I know.
Yeah, there we go. Let's wait to see what she says.
I'd like to hurt them now.
Very much so.
Is this a larger bird than it was than
No,
the
it's
other one?
it's the same bird. It's the same type of bird.
Okay.
It has.
I yell back at Twill and thank you. In the process.
I'm right next to you. I had to touch you to cast.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
It is standing there, and it actually looks a little neater, better groomed, better preened feathers, I guess. Her Highness will see you now.
Is he saying in common?
And he
Okay.
steps aside. Yeah, he kind of
I bet
steps
it's
aside
Alcor.
over here.
I guess I'll go in first. We'll find out if this is.
Step over the corpses of the other birds.
But what's in this room? Just nothing? Just a.
The single large chamber inside the dome is obviously a royal apartment, or was centuries ago. Now the bright floral murals are dim and gray. Bits of colored glass are heaped beneath a cracked mosaic enameled. Wooden tables are split and tilting, and every bit of cloth is frayed and streaked. At the center of the room, a long divan stands atop a circular dais. Reclining on the divan is a woman. I guess she's like there.
Okay.
Dressed in a flowing robe made from parrot feathers in stunning colors. Despite the heat, her arms, head, and face are covered in feathery veils. Next to her, a black orchid grows out of a large clay pot at the head of the divan.
Of course.
And when she addresses you, her voice is tinged with an odd inflection. Strangers have come to Nangalore, my love. What boon do our subjects beseech?
Does she look like she's talking to us?
Yes.
I actually believe we came for that orchid is right there. I see that it is important to you, though. But it is something that we do seek here. We weren't willing. We had no issue with your servants or your guards. They did strike first, and we defended ourselves.
Yes, they do get overzealous sometimes in their protection.
But we were willing to offer trade for the flower, for the orchid, and we were in the middle of discussing that when they attacked. I believe their greed overtook them.
Sometimes it does.
Was this garden built for you?
Yes, it was. This was my retreat.
Trillin does that, like, elbow nudge to Nexus.
I know.
So you wish my orchid. It is the most beautiful thing in Nangalore. I cannot trade it for anything unless anything other than something of equal beauty.
Equal beauty.
I don't know. What do you find beautiful?
Beauty does belong in the eye of the beholder, so we
She
wish to
rings
have a
her
better understanding.
bell again. Jubal, refreshments. And the bird kind of legs about and goes over here, opens the door with its beak, and departs.
When the conversation's going on for a bit, Ears is going to stop hiding and go into the room as well.
I make my way next to Twillin, and I ask if he is able to use his craft to duplicate the orchid
Oh,
instead of
I don't think
taking
so.
it, or
I don't think so. But if there was an unbudded one, I could make it grow.
He would
but
need a seedling, yeah.
I was gonna say, so something that we would not take of your prized possession, but be able to duplicate it. So we have.
given a little rest, I could even cast plant growth.
You said it was growing in the center, like in a pot, or is it like a little plot of land or something that's sort of built out of the.
It's a large clay pot.
It's a large clay pot. Okay.
Is this the only one you have?
Yes, this is the only one.
How often do they grow?
They manage to bloom once a century. They do live for some years.
I see.
Oops.
Oof. This is going to be an expensive one. I don't know what we. Something of equal beauty. Just
Yes, this is the only one to be found.
Marvel at the humble reflection of her beauty.
You find it odd that a ritual that they know about and regularly use requires something that is so uncommon?
I don't think they regularly use that ritual. They said it was actually very uncommon that they.
Well, then why was it offered to us if it's like a one? I mean, the guy who fell from the sky offered it to us. How did he know that we would have access to an orchid like that? That sounds really weird to me.
It could be he didn't know what the actual requirements were for it, so it's possible he just heard about it.
But I mean, this is like a one-of-a-kind thing. Like, you would think that he would know that it would be almost impossible. Like, what? He offered us a reward that he didn't think we could use?
Yeah. All right. So the question is, what do we have to trade? Besides gold and silver, really, and then those 2 pearls, I don't know if that's equal enough.
I got some mayonnaise.
I am not sure
Delicious.
what we have to offer. I mean, we do have gold and silver to offer, but I'm not sure if that would interest you. We have a pearl, which I was offering at the time, and I will show her one of the pearls. But I feel as if at the time I didn't realize the value that you place on this. So if that was insulting to them, to them, I apologize.
What would it take to break your curse?
My curse?
Huh?
I do
Is
not
she
know
actually-
what you speak of.
Is she still really pretty?
She's covered in veils.
Oh.
You've been here a really long time, haven't
Her
you?
arms, head, and face are covered in feathery veils, so you really can't see her face.
I apologize. My name is Nexus. I did not. What should we call you?
Highness will do.
And
Queen,
you
if you must.
I see. And these are your subjects at the moment?
Yes,
got the
they
bag
have
of holding?
visited here, and they decided to stay, so I put them to use while they are here.
Who's got the bag of holding?
I do.
Fixer does, yeah. Fixer has it.
Do we have any
So,
metal objects in there?
uh,
I'm assuming everything that's in the party inventory is in that bag.
yeah, party inventory stuff is pretty much in the bag.
She
Anything
glances
else is-
to her side, where there's nobody there. What is that, my love? Yes, I was thinking the same thing. And her hand reaches out and points at Nexus.
Yes.
You are a rather beautiful specimen. If you would agree to stay with me, I might part with it.
Sadly, I am on a mission for my goddess. It is very important, and I am not able to stay.
What kind of mission?
There is an evil necromancer that lives to the south of here. We plan on killing him and destroying him once and for all. What was the guy's name again?
Rosnisi?
Rosanisi? What? No, that wasn't it.
No,
Was
that was a different something. Hold on.
What names?
Yeah, there's a Rosnisi
Oh,
Yuanti followers.
Rusnisi, okay.
Yeah. Or is that the
oh,
last
there it is.
time he was causing trouble?
Rusnisi? He's from the past as well. I don't know if you've heard of him.
You hear a hiss and an intake of breath. Yes, I have heard of him.
In part, the orchid will help us to defeat him. That is why we need the orchid.
She kind of waves her hand dismissively. He has been defeated in the past and risen again. That is of no concern to me.
My plan is to actually defeat him without him rising again. It will be permanent.
She kind of leans a little forward. So then what are you willing to offer?
Sadly, we weren't sure. We did not realize that there was somebody here that controlled the orchid. And we did not come prepared to trade anything that I believe would be of equal value. We do have gold and silver and pearls, but I get the feeling that will not be enough for you, will it?
Gold is so common and pearls are not very beautiful.
I see.
I want to discreetly take out one of my long swords and polish it.
In a non-threatening matter, is that what you're
In a
saying?
non-threatening matter, I'm just gonna start polishing it to where it has a nice reflective shine.
Okay.
But we are very skilled at surviving this jungle. If there is something that you do need that your current subjects have not been able to acquire, we are quite good at acquiring things.
She glances to her side again. Indeed, yes. I'm afraid there's nothing I could think of that I would wish acquired.
I'm trying to think. So who would she be talking?
There's nobody there.
Yeah, you can't see anybody, but I'm trying to figure out without being insulting. I will Sarah to her. I don't mean to be rude about this. Who is it that sits next to you?
It's through Taya.
I'd just like her to say it. That's all.
Yes, my love.
You're. Is that all?
That's all she says.
Okay. I'm running out of options here without having to take it by force. Offered her services, offered... Right, what do we got here? We have a platinum rod. I don't recall what that was. It's from... It's got to be old.
Is it from the Dragon's Horn?
No, it was from before that. I started labeling where we got it from after the Dragon's Horde.
Is it ornate? This platinum rod thing? Does it look ornate, or is it just simple?
I need a reminder of it.
I think the platinum rod, wasn't that the rod of immovability or whatever it was? Like it was.
Hey, is it a rod of movability? No.
A movable rod? Well,
That's
we have an immovable rod. Is that what this thing is?
I think you have one.
I don't think that's.
I thought it was just a.
Yeah, I thought it was just an ornate rod because we only put a gold value next to it, so we didn't put powers next to it. And I would assume we would have identified it by now. So I'm just wondering how ornate it is.
What's the gold value next to it?
250 gold. So it's pretty pricey for a rod.
You don't remember where you got it?
No, it's got to be before the Dragon Horde, so it was really early.
It was before we went back to the city and sold stuff. It was one of the few things we held on to.
I was gonna say,
I don't think we sold it.
Yeah.
I think because we didn't want to carry around all that gold, so we kept it as that.
Yeah.
So it was before that. I'm almost positive it was somewhat ornate. I just can't recall where we got it from. Because I don't think it would be of that value if it was just a straight platinum rod. It's got to be something that was handcrafted or something crazy like that.
Yeah, I think that was just a random treasure piece.
Was it?
Artistic treasure piece.
Yeah, I would imagine it's at least ornate looking, right? It's got, something etched into it or something of that nature, no?
It's probably got engravings around it, yes.
Okay, all right. I just didn't want it to be, I didn't want to be insulting and offer a simple rod with nothing on it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Like it's detailed, intricate.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so I will pull it out. We did find this. I'm not sure the overall value of it, but it does look interesting. I don't know.
We
if
have
it's
some
something-
magic beans.
Do, don't we? Wait, do we? Oh yeah, it's the bag of beans, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, well, I don't see why we couldn't offer that as well. And we do have this. I'll pull out the dinosaur bone. It has magical beans in it. Does she
From
look?
the feathers, a kind of a gray, gray-skinned hand reaches out, palm up. May I?
Of course. For the beans, is that what she's looking at, or the rod?
She didn't specify.
Okay, I will hand her both.
She pulls it back within the feathered veils for a moment. Let me see. Magic item.
We got basically a undead queen from a long time ago. What would she want? A mask to make her look pretty?
She's
An illusion
veiled.
of some kind?
Yeah, she's veiled
Yeah,
and
that's
she's
what
talking to nobody. So this is
Woman to woman, I'm thinking she wants beauty for beauty.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
Trying to not insult her, but
I
there's
mean,
not
I
a lot
offered
that
to. If she doesn't know how to break her own curse, or I can't think of anything that would do that. I mean,
I think she's so
commune with nature would
delusional.
let us.
I
Commune
think
with
she's so
nature would let us
delusional. She doesn't.
possibly find out.
I don't think she knows
Yeah.
she's cursed.
Or
Yeah, she's insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's delusional, right?
Right. Commune with nature would tell me about some influence that was here, but I mean, I don't know if that would be worth giving up a 5th level spell.
Yeah, we'll see what her response is to these items first, and then we'll go for.
I'm trying to find out if we have anything reflective that can show her true beauty.
Now,
Ears
Yeah.
is just impatient because his fire arrows are going to expire. So.
Yeah, sorry.
A moment later, she hands them back. No, these will not do. This rod is very beautiful, but it's not crafted with the precision of a master.
I nod.
And beans I have no use for. Perhaps if you had something more useful.
What do you?
Like the
What kind of
battle
things
standard?
do you use here? I don't know what uses, like what things you use in this area. And I mean, do you get attacked a lot? Your servants don't seem to use weapons.
I do not get attacked a lot.
Okay, so sadly, we're
But
more
if you
equipped
have
for combat.
if you had a very beautiful sword, perhaps.
I think we want to give
What I
up
would
the
be
dancing
giving up is
sword.
one of a kind for at least a century. What I would like in return would be something that is one of a kind as well.
I pull out the Javelin of Lightning.
Are you sure? I'll look at her.
Twillin, you're muted. I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
Nope, still muted. Or muted again.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Javelins of Lightning. Yeah,
There you
there we
go.
go. Javelins of Lightning aren't that.
Well, here they might be. Gotta remember that items here are going to be pretty rare in some
Mhm.
cases.
Well, I mean, she's asking for something like really unique, right? Now, the dancing sword is, but I don't know if she would want something so spooky.
I'm not giving up my source of mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Unless I have to.
Yeah.
At that point, the door over here opens up, and the other bird walks back in, carefully balancing a tray on its back with wings kind of extended slightly. And on the tray is a pitcher and several glasses of liquid.
Oh, cool. Does it look like water or?
Also several bowls of fruit. No, it looks like a wine.
Oh, nice.
Twilin will take one of the fruit.
And first, though, it walks over to the dais and she grabs a glass and a strawberry.
Cool. I'll take the wine as well, and a small piece of fruit.
Something unique. I mean,
Let her look at the. I mean, if you're willing to give it up, let her look at the Javelin of Lightning and see, is it something closer to this?
I walk up and I like kind of like kneel at the feet with my freshly polished long sword that I just did, and I offer up to her and I say, I present to you my champion, my first, the one that's been with me through it all. Would you accept this as trade for your orchid?
Oh, you're trying to sell it. Good job.
The gray-skinned hand kind of reaches out and gently cups Abella's face and tilts it upward. You can almost see beyond the feathered veils where her arms is reaching out, a bit of a mouth and an eye that's also gray-skinned as well.
I look and I say,
Perhaps
no,
if you are
such.
you offering your service to me?
Be careful.
Hmm.
Don't do that.
I am offering a piece of me that I have had for very long, that has been with me through all. I am offering you, and I hold it up, and I say, I am offering you my champion. And I say, nothing can replace the beauty of your flower. But know that it will be used for a greater purpose.
I have no use for a sword without someone to wield it. I have never seen one of your kind. A slave such as yourself to defend my honor would be suitable.
Unfortunately, I am no one's slave. I stand my own. You help us, and I will return the favor in due time.
Yes, but you may die on this quest of yours, and then I will be without my orchid and without a replacement.
I nod. I'm curious. You've been here for a very long time. Are you immortal?
Trying to think of an answer for that one.
Hey, Nexus, one night didn't one of your things almost get stolen? Wasn't there like a gem or something left behind?
No, it was just. I think we sold that gem. I think we traded that.
Mm.
All right, let's see what she answers.
Yes, I have been alive for centuries.
Did you plan on being alive for centuries?
Are you tired?
No, I did not plan on being alive for centuries, but I am glad that I am. Tired? No. Not with my love to keep me company.
So, trying to think.
Your orchid is the one you love. Is it not?
No.
No.
The orchid is sitting off to the other side of her. When she talks to
I thought
somebody,
she kept
she's...
looking at the orchid.
No.
I'm sorry.
No, she hasn't been talking to the orchid. She's talking to some invisible person next to her.
Yes,
Gotcha.
there's an invisible stalker next to her.
Mm-hmm.
What made you immortal? If you don't mind asking. Do you know?
Does she know? Yes, I made a bargain. I wished for eternal beauty.
Oh. And there was...
Beauty is not
was it
eternal if the mortal coil releases it prematurely.
So it, in a sense, froze you at that age. So you do not age. It's a very powerful gift that was given to you. Or trade, I would assume. You said trade, so you had to trade something for that?
Yes.
What was it that you traded? Again, if you don't mind me asking.
I do not wish to speak of that.
That is understandable.
Meanwhile, yours is going to make his way over to fix her. Did I recall correctly? Do you know the mending spell? Or am I misremembering?
I do.
Do you think that it would be sufficient to restore these gardens with some work?
Ooh, that would take a long time. It's like restoring one brick at a time kind of thing. After you get that's literally, that would take
1 foot dimension.
Maybe not. Or maybe you can offer to restore some part of it. and then more later.
One
So-
foot a minute.
Since we were not expecting to come here to trade, is there a place nearby that we could possibly explore that might have something of beauty, as you spoke? Maybe a place of old that may still have relics left in it. We don't know this land that well, but we've done pretty well north of here, but not very much south. I don't know what else is there. Is there another place that we may find something of beauty that might be worth trading?
The lands to the north may have something of beauty that I've never seen, but if you're asking me where in my kingdom that you can bring me something from my kingdom,
How far does your kingdom reach?
all of Chult.
You know, you're the second queen we've met.
She is not a queen yet, but one day she will be. Hopefully they will raise her as a worthy successor. I am the only queen of Chult, and I shall be for centuries.
Is and that's what you want?
Something you can do for me. Reclaim Omu for me. Kill this Rosnasi, wherever he is, but rid this land of the Yuan-Ti that covet Omu.
Rid the land.
Yeah, but we want the orchid to go.
Oh wait, hold on. So, what do you mean by rid the land of the Yuan-Ti? Where
They
would
are
we?
a plague in this jungle.
We have killed many already. They are. We are no. We are no friends to the Yuan-Ti. Is there a place that they would maybe consider a base or a king or something of that nature, a leader that would we could bring you proof of his death?
If I knew that, I would send people there already.
I see. So, in a sense, we could kill as many Yuan-Ti as we want, but there's no way to know whether or not that would remove them all. And that's, given the size of Chult, that is almost an impossible task at this point.
Yes, if you can rid them from the city, so that I may once again be welcomed into my seat in Omu, then I will give you the orchid.
But part of the reason why we need the orchid is to get there, and to be able to get a better view and surprise them, to give ourselves the advantage on such an attack. The orchid can be useful in a ritual of flight, and unlike sadly, unlike your subjects, we do not have wings and are not able to fly in as we would like. And this is what we would need to fly.
Meanwhile, Fixer is next to me, so Ears whispers to Fixer, I wonder if she has the permission to be the queen from the Flaming Fist.
There are many challenges to your claim on this land, and I can understand that. And Sadly, the land has grown with many different factions as well. Why is it that you stay in this garden if you wish to reclaim your land?
Has no armies.
I am alone, but for a flock of Abli.
You broke up. I didn't hear what she
Yeah,
said.
say that one more time.
I am alone, but for a flock of Abli. I can defend Nangalore.
So your forces are only large enough to defend Mangalore and nothing else.
Yes. Once the city welcomes me back, then my forces will grow.
Yeah, the Queen said the same thing.
She looks at Tulin again. Do you
What?
offer insult on purpose? She is not a queen. I am the queen.
Well, you both said you were the queen.
I
I'm
apologize
not good at
for
telling
his,
the differences between the two.
I
Whoever
apologize
says
for
they're a
his
queen,
bluntness.
okay.
We are new to this land, and sadly, we do not know enough of the land to know whose claim would be considered legitimate. I could have one of the Flaming Fist come up to us and tell us they are the queen, and we would still not know.
They would
And
be
that is
lying.
that may be so, but again, we as outsiders do not know for that for a fact. And that is what he is saying, is that we are outsiders. The history of this land is not fully known to us. We are learning some as we go. But
I
we
can't
don't
tell
know
if the
everything.
land cares who is queen. I can't tell.
When I am
The land,
gone, my great-grandniece will have a claim on this land. Until such a time, she does
I
not.
see. So she'd be closer to like a princess of sorts.
Yes,
Does she know that you still live? Has she visited?
I know not. She does not visit. The bird
So
folk do not let her come here.
is it possible that she does not know that you still live? So she is making the claim of queen because she does not, or she thinks you are past.
Well, she is trying to recruit other
Those
people.
that raise her know. If they choose not to tell her, that is their business.
I see. So
So
you
they
know
knew.
where she is at.
Yes, I know where she is at.
And the bird folk knew when they sent it.
Bird folk knew what?
That the queen was here.
The Arakara were the ones that sent us here. But you're saying that they know that you are here.
Yes, they know I am here.
So they sent us here for the orchid, knowing this.
I see.
We were kind of set up here.
Yes. Clearly I'm not sure how they suspected we would get such this orchid. Do you know the ritual that they are talking about? They are the ones that promised us this ritual flight for this orchid.
No, I do not know this ritual. I know that there have been times in the past where they sent emissaries here to collect it from me. And she points at a tapestry on the wall that has since faded, but at one time it may have been a work of art. They trade beautiful things, but unfortunately they fade over time. Everything fades over time.
Do you mind if
Counter one time.
we? Do you mind if we step outside and discuss privately what we want to do at this point?
Not at all.
Thank
You
you.
are welcome here until you do such a thing that changes that.
We appreciate your graciousness. And I'll wave everybody outside, so we'll go outside. Somewhere out in here area.
Alright. Who all drank some of the wine or ate some of the fruit?
I ate some of the fruit and I offered one piece to the beetle.
I grabbed the wine and the fruit, but I wouldn't have drank it or ate it.
I didn't touch anything.
The advantage of being a robot. Don't need to eat or drink.
So Twillin, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
Yeah, they already tried to betray us once. I'm not doing that. I'm not falling for that. I was being polite to act like I was gonna go ahead and take it, but I was definitely not going to eat it.
Okay.
All right, so I wave everybody out. All right, guys, we have a problem.
I described to everybody what I saw under the veil as much as I possibly could.
Oh, what did you see?
To let them know that as being close to her and trying to barter with her, that underneath the veil of feathers that I could see a decrepit,
No,
gray-skinned.
she wasn't decrepit.
She
What you
wasn't-
saw
she-
was
well,
very
she-
beautiful. Give me a perception
Oh.
check to see
Okay,
how
I'm
much
sorry.
you
I
saw
took
at
the
that
wrong
moment.
Perception.
Okay, yeah, that's not high enough. But yeah, what you saw was very, almost like
Okay.
porcelain skin, very fine, it's just gray skinned.
Okay. So I just described to them what I saw.
Was the hand cold when it touched you?
No.
No. So she is alive.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Given
just-
immortality.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have a choice of forcibly taking this, or going to find something of value that they would be willing to. As of right now, I don't think we have anything willing to trade at the moment.
Well,
Everything
you
we
have
have-
someone to trade at the moment.
We got
Yeah.
the sword, second chance, and the battle standard, maybe, but I don't think so.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't think any of those are going to be
Well, her
worth.
her big thing was something that would last, because
Yeah.
everything else fades. Well, what if we? I don't know. It's kind of a play on words, but we have the torch that doesn't go out. What if we make the platinum rod look more ornate? And she said wasn't something made by a master craftsman. Maybe I could make it look better, and then we just make it so then the torch never goes out, so then it never fades.
They could probably cast continual flame themselves.
Yeah. I don't think necessarily that. Although, given a craftsman yourself, could you make her something? It would take
That's
a
a good
while,
idea.
though, right?
But potentially.
I mean,
It would be one of a kind.
Mhm.
It's more about the materials. What would we use?
seems like we're not in a huge hurry, so if we go and keep an eye out for something and come back when we find something that might
I
work.
could cast commune with nature and find out possibly what might be keeping her here.
She doesn't feel like she wants to leave, and she clearly has her
Right.
love here. So I don't think anything's keeping her at all.
No,
just-
you don't understand. She's like cursed or something, right? So
Made a deal with
maybe
the
find
devil.
out.
Yeah.
Maybe find out what it is. There's probably some sort of like.
It's not a curse, though. To her, it's a blessing. To her,
She was
made a
betrayed.
trade.
No.
She was betrayed.
Yeah, that's what the things say. Sure, but
That's why she's talking to nobody.
Right,
her
but
lover probably did this to her.
possibly,
I
but
was
she's
thinking that.
delusional. She's deluded herself into believing that her lover didn't betray her, that he's right there. So addressing that, I don't know if it's going to be beneficial. Like
Joe's
what
smiling.
exactly would
Shut
we
up
do?
like this.
Well, commune with nature would let me know about like anything powerful, like a celestial or an undead or a
That
fiend
would
in the
be
area.
in this
Would
area.
also influence from other planes of existence. But I mean,
Interesting idea.
like I said, it's an iffy thing. But even so, I still think she is like this is a curse. Obviously,
And maybe, but it's not one she wants to break.
yeah,
Does
that's
anybody
kind of what curses do usually.
does anybody remember any more about? I posted the notes that I had from March 1st.
Um,
Hmm?
yeah. We know she made a deal with somebody. It says it twisted it, but we don't know what that means. Yeah, no one's agreeing to become her slave. Sorry.
And the Abli are the large cranes.
Yeah, seems.
Um.
Okay,
Okay. So.
I don't know what it could be, and I don't know what we could do. I mean, if it was just like some sort of minor challenge to get the flower, that's one thing. But I don't see any way we could do it without disturbing this.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. If we restored the beauty of her gardens, that might help. But it seems like that's going to be a much bigger task than
That
we
would
have
be
time for.
months down here trying to do something of that nature. I
Mhm.
mean, it's doable, but boy, would it take a lot.
Well, I mean, I could cast plant growth
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow, but I mean, it's like a half-mile radius.
And that will just make everything grow. That doesn't beautify necessarily the place. We would have to do a lot of
Right.
repairs to the stone.
Right.
I mean, between me and Fixer, we could do some stuff like that, but it would take a long time.
Yeah, I can't think of anything. Well, we could just keep traveling, right? We don't. We could give up on the ritual.
We could. We don't have to
I
fly.
mean, as much as I like the idea of, fulfilling a quest, but
I think the only reason we did that is so we can get up to that floating city easier.
The floating rock.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm
Yeah.
thinking. If we keep adventuring, and if we find something that I think might fit the bill, pun not intended, then
Maybe we
come
can
all the way back.
maybe we can run into the flaming fist again and capture one, and then offer them up to be their slave. Here you go. Have the flaming fist.
yeah, there's
No, I won't do that. All right.
philosophical issues with that.
All right. So at this point, I don't see a reason for us to stay short of being in a big fight with an immortal creature, which I'm not in the mood for that. Yeah, that could definitely end badly. So I will let her know that we will be on our way, and if for whatever reason we find something that we believe is of equal value to her, then we will return with it. And that is, I think, the best that we can do at this point.
I'd say as much as it seems like she wants a slave, and unfortunately, I'm not willing to partake in that role.
I don't think any of us will. So let's. Yeah, and I do not. Yeah, so yeah, I will go ahead and tell her that, and we will move on. I don't think this place is worth it. Yes. So I will return to her.
Okay. She is there. She as you walk in, she is talking to the space to her left that is empty.
Outside the door, just in case, too.
Your Majesty.
Yes.
So we have discussed it, and sadly, we don't believe we actually have anything of equal beauty and value to your orchid. So sadly, we will have to leave it behind. We will, if in our travels we find something that we believe is of that much value, then we will return. And we hope that your subjects will realize that our return will not be of a threat. We are of no threat to you. We respect your claim upon this region.
Yes, they have been informed that you are not a threat. If you must go, may I offer you some wine to take with you?
No, we are good, but I appreciate the offer. We will. We should hurry, as we have much to explore in this land, and hopefully we will reach southward and complete our mission and destroy this evil necromancer once and for all, where he will never return.
Very well then.
And I will give her a curtsy of sorts, and I will also kind of do it to both, like who she seems to be talking to the left, just out of respect to her invisible person. So I'll sort of do a double curtsy, one to her, one to the invisible.
Give me a perception roll.
Okay.
I was saying, standing at the doorway as they're doing it, I'm like kind of bowing my head and backing out, keeping an eye on Nexus to make
Okay.
sure she's still there.
Note that my passive perception is higher with my bird on my shoulder.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes a big difference or not. It goes all the way up to a 19 when it's on when the bird is on my shoulder.
No, this would be an active roll.
Okay, got it. Ah, sad.
Okay. She seems to take another long drink of wine. She, pulls the veil aside slightly, and you can see the lower half of her face, a gray skin, but very fine, features that you can tell. And she drinks heavily, drains a glass, and sets it on the tray that the Obli is still standing next to her carrying, and grabs another one and just holds that one for a while. Well, if you must go, you may enjoy the gardens before you leave.
Thank you. I hope that we can find something that will be as beautiful as that orchid, or at least close enough to your beauty as well.
What is that, my yes, you are right. I should at least see you out.
Oh.
And she stands and slowly descends the dais.
Her height, she looks pretty human, right? As far as height wise.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
6-ish feet or so.
So I will let her walk us out.
You do see flashes of gray-skinned legs that kind of the veils only go down to her chest roughly. And she is wearing a very beautiful, if old, gown or dress of some sort.
I have a quick question. What is in the large dome? I see that you stay here, it looks like, for the majority. Is the large dome sacred or something of that nature?
Let's see how she would answer that one. The large dome. alas, has suffered from disrepair. But a statue of my love that was commissioned long ago rests there.
Ah, I
I
see.
visit it sometimes.
Oh.
The big statue or the small one?
There was only one in there, wasn't there? Were there two?
There were two. There was an 18-foot tall statue of a Chultan warrior. He was wearing splint armor, a helmet festooned with Tyrannosaurus teeth, and a shield that seemed to be carved depicting intricately patterned leopard hide. The smaller statue it looked like a man reaching for an urn.
Say it again?
It looked like a
Hand-
man, a person,
Oh.
reaching for
Oh.
an urn.
Oh, so there's an urn there too?
Yeah, it looked like there was a clay urn resting by the foot of the large statue.
I would assume it would be the large statue.
Yes, the large statue.
What is the relevance of the smaller statue then?
Insignificant.
Just more decorative in a sense when it was built.
Yes. It can decorate my love for a long time.
I see. And yes, sadly, this has definitely fallen to disrepair. I'm sure it was beautiful at some point.
One day again it will be. When I reclaim my city, I will send craftsmen and masons to repair this place.
Maybe look around there as well as the garden?
Yes, just do not touch anything.
Oh, not. We will be careful, and we hope to maybe come back and visit when it's back to its original beauty.
Yes, you will enjoy it when it is pristine again.
I already enjoy it.
Uh-huh.
So, we will. Do you want to continue? Do you want to explore more, or just go ahead and go back to the boats at this point?
So once I guess we're out of earshot or whatever,
She's walking us out, right? Or is she just
she
walking
walked
to
out
that
of the
door
dome.
and stopped? Okay,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
all right. So I don't know if to ears, carved in great detail means somebody who was turned to stone. But to Eugene it does.
Yeah, I don't
He
think
didn't
it's.
study it. He just kind of saw it over there and, went out to circle around.
Right. It just seemed very detailed, right, from one glance.
Yes,
And very in
lifelike.
mid-action.
I see.
Oh, we have a Medusa on our hands.
Yeah,
Mm. I don't know if we can do anything
But-
with that.
and let's not make any enemies that we do not have to. We already have enough groups that don't like.
I was thinking of getting more information.
To what end, though?
In case it becomes relevant later.
Maybe, but I don't wish to insult her either. At this point,
Well,
we were able to end that fight on a amicable note.
Yeah. she
Let's,
said it was okay to take a look.
She did.
I want to go take a look.
Don't touch.
Sure thing. Boop, 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 boop.
Does that mean you're going to crawl back into the dome again?
Yeah, I'll go in the same way I came out.
How
And
do
then-
I-
There's a door right there.
Wow,
Doors.
it seems to
Door
be
we
stuck,
can't get-
so what's the point? I want to look at the smaller statue and also closer the big one to see if I.
Is it actually
know
easy to
anything.
get around to that balcony, or no? Is that a really hard climb?
It's
Hard-
yeah,
hard
it's a
climb,
hard
what's that?
climb if you can't climb.
Gotcha. Okay.
But if you can get up to the wall here, you can like carefully climb along here and work your way around the elephant face or whatever. It's only 5 feet
That-
higher than there.
So it's more like a balancing thing?
Yeah.
I was gonna try and go back to the door since she's given us permission. Will it open easier?
It still seems stuck.
Actually, yeah, because it was stuck on his side too, right? It's just jammed, right?
Yeah.
There's also the hole up there that I made that I could feed a rope to, and
There is a hole he
Climb
made,
up.
correct.
Mhm.
Oh,
All right, you know
So
what?
those are
I'll
options.
climb up and we'll see if I fall in the water. It's something to give a deal. I
I'll-
hope I don't fall into
I'll
this.
give you a length of rope to hold on to just in case.
I will watch for the birds and see if they feel like we're doing something inappropriate.
no.
They seem to be watching you, but they're keeping their distance.
Okay. So do I have to roll a strength check to get up there, or you said it's only 5 feet? That should just be able to crawl up.
You need an acrobatics check to get there, along the outside of the elephant and over there.
No, boy, that's not gonna work.
Okay. So you fall into the garden over here and into the plants.
Yeah. Great.
She said
Does
not to
anything
touch
sprout?
anything.
Does anything
Yeah.
sprout? Do things sprout up the moment I land?
Nope, not immediately.
All right. Can I do a perception check to see if there's any of those annoying flowers around? Since I looked at them before.
You may.
I also come back and start tying your rope up to off on the elephant.
$10. Okay.
No, you do not see any of those plants. You do see one that looks kind of like the one that swallowed Twillin beforehand.
Oh, great.
And
Where was it?
it
Where's
seems
that
to
one?
slowly be like flexing its, I guess, mouth, for lack of a better word.
Mm-hmm.
Over on this
Where's it
wall
at?
too, when you're looking at, you see words that says "to dream, to dance."
Dream to dance?
Yeah, it's kind of scrawled on there in Old Omuan, but you understand it.
To dream to dance.
And the plant seems to be kind of in this area.
Oh, okay. So nothing over here.
No.
I'll tie a rope to the.
Oh, you're gonna tie a rope there?
and-
Okay.
and
I
throw
will,
it down
I will
to
grab
you.
the rope and crawl my way up. What's the? It's only if it's a rope, it's a pretty easy climb up. If I'm not
Yeah,
rushing.
You can get back up there.
Okay, so I will climb up. Did I make another roll, or can I
I'll
get
take
out?
another.
We're good.
Yeah, you're
then.
good now.
Okay. Oh, the statue's like right there.
Mhm.
All right. Remember what she said. Don't touch. Let's examine the statue.
So this star is a smaller statue, I believe.
Yes.
I want to look closer at that.
I will look for any wordings or markings anywhere since I can read the language.
Okay, I'll get to that. So just another description real quick. An 18-foot tall stone statue of a Cholton warrior in splint armor, wearing a helmet festooned with Tyrannosaurus teeth and bearing a shield of intricately patterned leopard hide, towers over the chamber and looms above a wide octagonal cistern. The chamber echoes with the sound of rainwater dripping from the ceiling into the gaping pit. The face of a giant warrior statue is obliterated by deep gouges, but the rest of the statue remains intact. Clutched in the statue's right hand is a stone spear, and resting on the floor beneath it is a clay urn. North of the statue is an open balcony that you came in, obviously. Standing to one side of the giant warrior is another statue that is much smaller. Exquisitely lifelike, it depicts a man reaching for the urn that is resting underneath the hand with the spear there. His face turned toward the balcony. In his lifeless eyes you see terror.
Lovely.
And then
That's
stone
disturbing.
steps over here ascend along the curved wall to the level of a second floor.
The second, does it look like there's actual floor? Or is it just like a wraparound balcony?
It looks like part of the balcony still exists up there, and there's some scrawling on the underside of the dome over there, but at where you are, it's too far to make out.
Okay,
I
but
wanna
there's
make my
no
round.
there's no wording around the statue itself. That I can...
No. And what was yours doing?
Just making my way around, and if I see scrawling that I can't read, I'll point that out to Nexus.
Well, I saw the writing, so I'm going to head upstairs. So.
There seems to be an exit that is actually open.
All right, Nexus, give me a dexterity acrobatics check.
Oh, all right. Wow! Woohoo! My six.
Oh, you have advantage since you are small.
Woohoo! 21. Look at that.
There's some debris on the steps, and the steps themselves don't seem all that stable, but you are small and light, so you can carefully place, your feet up there, and you get up to the top.
Ears, watch your step there. Actually, let's wait on this, and I don't want to put too much weight on these stairs. That way, neither of us can get down.
I'll just use the wall. Climb up the wall instead of the stairs.
And I will take a look at the writing.
The writing in Old Omuan states, here, I'll type it out.
And theirs is disappointed because I'm guessing fire arrows have expired by now.
Yeah, probably it's been about an hour.
True love, faithful general, safe will you rest, and Nangalore eternal. None will disturb you while I live. Such is my vow of penance. For my sins I cannot die.
Is this like a Dorian Gray kind of situation? Statue is fine, she lives forever?
I don't know. Safe will you rest in Nangalore eternal. None will disturb you while I live. Interesting. Is this the only place on the second floor?
Yes.
Okay. How high up is the second?
This floor is 10 feet above the ground floor in here.
Okay. Okay. Looking at it from this angle, how tall is the statue? The big one?
18 feet.
Okay, so you can actually get a good shot of his face and everything from up here then, right?
What's
Not
left of it?
anymore. He has no face anymore.
Okay.
I wonder if that's something fixed I could repair. Though I have a feeling about that.
And is there water in the center like that?
Yes, there is.
Does it look brackish, or just like there's something under, like another source coming from under?
Looks like it only has a few inches of rainwater.
Okay. Probably from the rain that leaks through the ceiling.
Yes.
Okay.
And it seems to, you can see a little bit of a current on the base by here that seems to be
Like there's a
flowing
crack.
or something, yeah.
Okay.
But it's about where the Tyrannosaurus face is on the other side.
Ah, I see. I gotcha. Okay.
I climbed the
Interesting.
one along the wall and then down.
Now that I walked the stairs once, should I be able to go down, or does it look like I have to like?
Yeah, you can go
Mhm.
down.
Okay. So.
And surf down on the shield like Legolas.
Oh,
Ooh.
there was more words. Sorry.
Oh, there is. Okay. Where were the words at? Same place?
No. On the stone next to the feet of this statue.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was looking there first.
It says, once a thief, forever a slave.
Okay. No stealing. No stealing anything. And it's at the bottom of the big stack.
No, at the bottom of the little statue.
Oh. Interesting. Oh, can someone copy and paste that little bit into the info section, just so we're
On it.
yeah, that way we have it. And I see another statue out here. Is that what that is?
Over here, yeah. It's one of the spirit domes with a statue on top.
Oh, okay, I see. I head out and take a look at over this side. Okay. So 2 more of those.
I'll climb up to the hole and yell to everybody else, we're heading out the other side. So they kind of know what's going on.
But they don't
And
have a
then
way
catch up with you.
across. Can you get them a rope to get them across? Or was the hole he made?
No,
Yeah, can he help them across?
I can tie a rope like between this banister here, I guess, and the elephant, and then the elephant already has a rope tied into it.
Sort of make everybody a little walkway to walk across without having to worry about falling.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay.
Probably would have been easier to just open the door, but
I say we got to figure out how to get in there first.
No,
What was the second part of the saying?
Oh, it was in a different location. It said, once a slave, a thief, always a slave. Is that what it was?
That is correct.
Yeah, once a thief, always a slave.
Forever a slave, yes.
Forever a slave, yeah. And that was at the bottom of the little statue. The one who looks like he's horrified.
Let's see. You walked around. What is Nexus's passive perception? A 19?
19. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you also noticed in a hard to see spot, but your bird helped you notice on the back of the big statue, scrawled kind of a little on the high side, said "Forgive me."
Oh. Okay, it's in the big statue.
Yep.
When you write in the info, just put all this part under like big dome or something like that for the heading, so we know where we got.
And Ears' passive perception is normally 18. He doesn't have a bird, but 18.
All right. So is everyone coming across? I think Ears is setting up a system where everyone can get across.
Yeah, just a couple of ropes tied off so people can just come along the ledge.
That way everybody can come inside.
Yeah.
No one wants to come inside. I see how it is.
Yeah, once the rope situations, I'll make it easier. Yeah, I'll make the way over.
Yeah, you end up on the balcony, so you can actually see what we're talking about. Okay, guys. So
Once everybody's in, I'll take the ropes down.
do not touch anything. There's a thing there. There's a note there that says, "Once a thief, forever a slave." You take anything, bad things will probably happen. So do not touch anything.
What does that face in the water look like? Up there. To the north.
Oh. From the balcony, you can easily see that whole area. The water is unusually clear. A dozen or more large fish, turtles, and lizards swim lazily through it. Waterbirds paddle on the surface. Their ripples obscure something on the bottom of the pool, so you can't quite make it out. But the bottom appears blanketed in oddly shaped stones. Bits of stone rest atop a square dais that rises from the middle of the pool, evidence of a sculpture that once stood atop it. And part of that sculpture lies in the pool west of the dais, a large face staring up at the sky.
Cool.
The face seems somewhat feminine.
Hmm. Okay.
I will look over there. Is there any writing that I can see? Even if I can't read it from here, I
Over
might
where?
be able to see at least over in the big pool. Like from the balcony, can I see any?
No.
No? Okay. Okay. So I will let everybody know that the writing on the back of his back says "Forgive me," and I will tell everybody what the writing over on this wall that we were upstairs on says, which is that true love.
And the writing at the foot of the small statue
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. Once a thief, forever a slave. Can I glance inside this urn thing without touching it?
It's closed. It's got a lid.
Oh, it's got a lid. Okay. How big is the urn?
Maybe a foot and a half tall.
Okay. Interesting.
There's dust and debris everywhere in here, but the urn is clean of it.
Yeah, that's probably a sign of sacred, being sacred or something. So let's not upset anybody.
Sure.
So as a reminder, though, in case you missed it, there was writing over here on the south wall of the pit where you found the flowers, where you fought the flowers.
Yes.
You know what? You guys are in there. I can take that out.
Because I read it too, but you said it was sort of gibberish type.
Crap.
Wasn't that the gibberish or no?
No, that was the words that Abella was saying because it looks slightly different.
Oh, there was over here, right? Because the ones over here was sort of gibberish, like, right?
There was gibberish up here. There was gibberish up here and along this side over here. But there was something scrawled down here that Abella saw that looked different, but she couldn't make it out. And she was calling you over that way when the other flowers attacked.
Oh, yeah, I did miss that. Oh, whoops. Okay.
And then you saw words that you made out over here.
Ugh. Okay. What were the words there? That was the
To dream, to dance.
to dream, to dance. That's it. Okay. So put that one in there. Okay. I didn't get a chance to go back there, but I can do that on the way out. I don't want to go back across that stupid thing to go look what that is, so I'll look on it on the way out. Because we have to go back across to get to the boats anyway. So, all right. So let us go this way since this door is open without having to. Let's take a look over here.
Okay.
It looks like if there were stairs here, it's overgrown by this giant tree, I would imagine.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a 5-foot drop, though, to get from the stone ledge down into the garden.
Oh, I don't know if I want to get in that garden. Bad things happen down there. I'm just walking the edge to see if I can see any writing. So slowly sort of walking around the edge.
Give me a perception. Actually, no, your perception passive is 19. You can see it's kind of covered by the bushes, though, on the north wall. There's some markings, but you can't make it out from out here.
I can go
Can
clear
you,
up the bushes. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, can you walk over there, clear out those bushes so I can see what...
My roll 20 is misbehaving, so I have a really low result of the map, but I'll do the thing that Nexus is pointing me towards.
Alright, so you go around there, I'm presuming, and can get on the side.
I don't know what the heck roll 20 is doing.
Yours is going to clear the bushes?
Yeah, just enough for... be careful. If it looks like one of those crazy ones, don't touch it.
Yep.
Can he like make a perception or whatever to see if it's one of the crazy plants?
There we go. You said north side?
Yeah, the north side.
It'd be over by the face area, right? By where this face is.
You can
Oh, there we go. It's loaded.
get over there. With your passive, you don't notice any of the plants that have tried to eat you so far.
Okay. So it might
But
be a new plant.
trying to clear the bushes is probably going to be a losing battle.
Oh, I see. So is it going to like keep on growing?
No, it's very thick and there's a lot of it.
Or is it fire when they eat it?
Oh, we've already befriended these guys. Setting fire to the gardens would be a big insult, I think.
Well, can I see the writing from where I am?
You can see some writing, but it's covered with bushes. But yeah, yours doesn't read it, so.
Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it, yours. Come on. We'll take a look at the
writing here.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
So I'll do the same with this one and just sort of walk around it.
Can't you have your bird go look at it?
But without it being cleared, I wouldn't be able to have a clear picture of it. Even with the bird.
It can't get in there now.
Yeah, the bird can. I mean, the bird can fly to like right there, right? And I should be able to see through it.
No.
I'm not able to see through the bird's
eyes.
The
bird can land on it, but no.
Okay.
You can see some stuff, but there's still too much. Hint, you have to be in there next to it, like shoving stuff aside constantly.
Look, I don't want to be in
monsters.
All right, everyone get out here.
Let's go find some plant monsters. Well,
yeah. See, like,
you want to go around and kind of get down there as close to it as possible?
Yeah, just cover me.
Get all the way over here. I can give you.
I'm the only one that can read it, so I'm going to get eaten. That's fine.
Azaka undresses and turns into a tiger.
Okay.
Okay, Azaka.
I'll hide behind the wolf head once I tie off.
And she jumps in there and starts running around.
Oh, and just lighting up everything that's going to attack.
Interesting idea. I'm still hiding.
Azaka, check that wall over there. I'll point. Okay.
Nothing seems to eat her as she runs around there.
Oh, thank you, Azaka. I appreciate it. I will jump in then. The wall.
I'm still ready to shoot things.
If this thing
Hiding
eats
behind
me
the
and does
wall.
not eat Azaka, I'm going to be upset, okay? I'll be like, what the hell?
It's allergic to cats, what can I say?
Yes, that must be it.
No, there are no plant monsters that lunge up and try to eat you in here.
Okay, cool.
And you can, it's down a bit lower, so you can shove some trees aside and read a few bits at a time, but not all at once. This one over here says, for the lies of a few, all must pay.
Okay. Is that the only one in here? Since I'm in here, I'll
Yeah,
circle
that's
around
it.
the whole room. All right, and I'll get yours to help me out of here.
Drop rope. Although it looks like this route is probably very climbable.
I should have told Azaka to try this one. All right, well, let's look around and see if I can find any writing first to see if it's even worth it. So I'll do
There does seem to be something on the south wall over here.
Okay.
Maybe is this one covered up, or can
Yeah.
the bird just read it?
It's covered up as well. All right.
You're guessing whatever was written here was written long before the garden got so out of control.
Yep.
Hmm.
I hope nothing.
Well, can't you get this garden under control or something?
Okay.
Can you? he like concentrates really hard. Sure.
I'm controlling it.
It worked.
It worked.
Sure, I'll trust him on that one. Let me. All right, watch my back.
Okay.
Your back
I'll
just
hide
got eaten by a
behind the
plant.
thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll hide some more.
Freaking plants.
A few plants kind of shiver and reach at you, and then you realize it's just the wind.
Oh.
And you get down to that south wall, and nothing seems to attack you.
Woo! Okay. Whew. All right, that's the new one.
Yep, that's what's down there.
Without dreams, eternity is unbearable. Without dreams, eternity is unbearable. Interesting. Okay. Can I weed myself down this little pathway to make sure that?
Yeah, there's nothing else there.
Okay.
At least there's no words. Make me a perception roll.
Okay. I'm doing great on these perception checks.
Yeah, you don't notice the plant that tries to eat you.
Oh.
No. You kick over something. So yeah, you trip and fall. You don't notice what it was until you're actually getting around. And down at your feet, kind of partially dislodged, it looks like it may have once been among some clay fragments. But there is a small onyx orb with maze-like patterns carved into the surface.
Oh, it's one of those other maze things.
Amazing.
Oh, why did we have to befriend these people? Now it's gonna make me feel bad about taking it if I want to take it.
If it's lost, it's lost.
I guess I'll do the detect magic. I'll go ahead and cast detect magic.
It has... No magic.
Interesting. Oh, man. And you said it's got a maze thing on it.
Yes.
Can I trace my finger along the maze? Does it look like it's random, or I wonder if there's any kind of like start finish look or anything like, or is it just sort of a whole bunch of randomly moving lines and
Give
a
me an
maze?
intelligence check.
I do not like these webs down here.
Oh wait, 16. I thought it was 8 for a second. Woo! I did well on that.
You're starting to trace it, and you trace it around, and you have to constantly keep turning the orb around. And after a minute or so, you're almost sure that you had to have traced the whole thing, yet you get this strange feeling like the maze may be changing on you as you're tracing it.
So it almost feels like I went over the same spots, but they look different the second time I went over them.
Yeah.
Kind of
So
interesting.
it may be a trick of the mind. Who knows?
I'll carry it out. Curious about it. I will take a look at the statue thing to see if there's any writing on that while I consider what.
So what is this thing? It's blocking line of sight. So is it like a tower or is it like a shed?
There's no writing on this one here.
Okay. And Ears is looking at this like glass building that we can't really see.
All of these
see
other
floors.
stairs have walls partially around them.
Oh, is it just a staircase?
No, like this thing. It's blocking.
It looks like a door.
view.
That's why it looks
it's
like
a
a
set
door.
of doors.
What's the structure that they're leading into?
Is it just
is that
a
like
half
a
wall
tall tower? Is that a short
No,
shed
it's
type thing?
like 10-foot tall
Okay.
shed type thing. The walls
Okay.
look like the remainder bits of the rest of the walls over here.
Oh, so it's similar to the same.
Yep. All the other ones
mirror
are just
image of
missing
it.
their doors. This one still has doors.
I see. Okay.
I suppose I can look into this other one. I don't know. I don't like the thing that looks like web.
Yeah, I don't like the web thing either.
And there's the more of the irises in here.
Wait, say that again?
There's more of these birds in here then, right?
Oh, yes.
I nod to them when I come in. Oh, I apologize. Am I intruding?
Yes, this is our home.
Oh.
However, give you a brief description while you're there.
Mhm.
This crumbling pagoda must have been lovely once, with its wide, graceful arches inviting the breeze to blow through and overlooking the silent pool below. But time, decay... my window's shifted. Hold on. Time, decay, and some bestial presence have given it a sinister air. It smells foul, and dark stains cover the floor and seep down the white steps. There is gnawed bones everywhere. The floor is thick with droppings.
Yeah. Leave this room. I will nod to them and then just stop. Yeah, we don't want to go in there. Actually, was there any writing? But while I happen to be standing,
No.
I didn't see any writing. Okay.
No.
Oh, the last place to check is the spider web looking one. Fuck.
Mm-mm.
Actually, I'll ask him about that real quick before I leave. The building over there, or the statue over there, it looks like is it a spider web that's on it? Are there actual spiders over there that we should avoid?
Why don't you go and see?
To be cryptic, I thought we were guests. I wanted to avoid danger. I mean, if they're your friends, I don't want to slay them if they attack. If they're not, we will gladly slay them if they are a problem.
Nothing there is our friends.
Fair enough. And I will nod and what?
You want to send your raven to make some circles around it? See what's there?
Oh, looking around, so I see the big statue that looks similar to the one that's like in the center here that we just. Are they similar?
Yes. The structure itself is a small dome. Maybe like as tall as it is wide. Right? So at the height, almost 20 feet-ish. And then sitting on top of that is a statue of a Chultan warrior.
Oh, there's a dome there. Okay, so
Yeah.
there is an inside possibly
Yeah.
or something.
No, it's too small to have something inside. But you saw one over here. There was a dome over on this side here, but the statue at top had crumbled and fallen over.
Okay, I see. Okay. I slowly working my way over here, ready to be surprised if there's any
I'm
stuff.
near you. You won't.
Yeah. Because I want to know if there's any writing there or any writing on these ones. I don't expect there to be writing
You
on
wanna
these because there wasn't.
Send your raven to make a few circles around the statue. See.
Yeah, actually, I will. So I'll send my raven to kind of circle around it a couple of times to see if it sees any.
Could just set it on fire.
You could.
Have you ever met anything that makes webs that's friendly?
I wouldn't think anything that makes webs that big be friendly.
Have the bird make a perception roll?
Yeah. I think it uses mine. I see through its eyes. Actually, I think I get advantage on it, though. Hold on, let me double check that. Oh, no. Okay, but wait, I've been doing... Is it actually part in there? Let me see if it's actually in there properly. Maybe I've been doing this wrong. Hold on. I just read something that I'm not sure I've been doing right. Perception. No. Oh, okay. Even my active perception has added my charisma modifier. I didn't realize that. Okay. That's interesting. 20, it'd be a 24.
Yeah, that's high enough. There's a spider of some sort in there.
Can I tell how big it is?
Big,
A big spider.
large.
Well, you want to turn into a spider and make friends?
You're muted. We can't hear you.
Yeah, just because I turn into a spider doesn't make me their friend.
Yeah, and maybe helping getting rid of this pest might endear us a little bit more to them.
So set it on fire.
I don't know if setting it on fire is a good idea. It's attached to a tree and other bushes. I don't wish to start a forest fire. We might have to just take this down the good old-fashioned way. Abuela, are you
Say that again.
good to fight? Would you ready to fight a spider?
I want to kill the spider.
Or do you want to wait till next time since it's
Oh,
time?
it is midnight.
Yeah, it is midnight, and I do have work tomorrow. So
Yeah, we can start this up for next time and be ready to fight a giant spider.
there we go.
Woohoo! We're excited.
I think we can cross off the list of. I think we fought just about everything in this forest now it can be possibly fought.
Okay, you can think that.
I don't like that answer.
No, we haven't fought a T-Rex yet.
We ran from one.
Mm-hmm.
You did run from one, yes.
And you can run from fights. That is a valid strategy.
Well, it
We
wasn't a
haven't
fight yet.
We haven't fought evil twin versions of ourselves yet.
Let's see. You haven't fought a Tyrannosaurus Rex. You haven't fought a Tyrannosaurus zombie yet.
That is something that does not need to be zombified. But now we go look for one.
Well, you've talked to the Queen. You did not resolve that issue yet. You've defeated 3 Ebli, and 3 others were driven off by a signal from on high. You have explored some of Nangalore and learned some of its secrets. I don't know what you have formulated about that yet, so everybody get... Once my calculator loads up.
I think the dream comment was kind of important.
Yeah.
I don't know how to make a Medusa dream, though.
You hit it really hard with your staff and knocked unconscious. I would not suggest that method.
So everybody get 600 experience points for now.